day in this platform. We, the middle belt, we, the Midwest country, we, the Midwest country, as we said it, or middle belt region. Now, some of our people, they don't come out, they talk. Some don't come out bold, they speak out. Now, Melafia, he don't talk say, we are no more together with the North. Abi? The Eastern, the Southern, or will be on our own. What are we still doing? Are we still thinking? Or we still say whether time is still there? Time is not still there. That's why they don't do Biafra. It dey here. When we fit come out, what free of charge to express our feeling, we should cry, we talk, let the whole world hear. This is the Biafra. We must not pay money to come into it. Now they cannot have provide all the structure down for us. We can write for our Biafra newspapers, they are all over. We can come to the Biafra and talk about our freedom and our country, our region. But all of us, we don't cry, we don't do. But we are moving at the low pace. Whenever they move the way we're supposed to move, whenever they go the way we're supposed to go. Up now, I never still know the reason why we have people there. Melafia is there, he's talking every day. Governor of Benue State is talking every day. These people are very courageous. Tiwa Danjuma is there in the talk. Other people are there. Then what of the other people? What we are still waiting for? All the Southeast governor, they don't understand. Say the game is over. They are underground now, supporting Nnamdi Kanu. Southwest governor, they are now actually they are providing security for Sunday Igboho to come out. Does it mean say we need get person who will come out and do the campaign? Does it mean say we not get somebody who will be courageous come out and say no? We be say all of them will go back and up. If we don't know how to go about it, you can still call us. I think say anything if you know what time. You see, there's a number one they always give to meet they call it middle bed forum. Okay, forum in the abroad. We can see the concept, we can see the advice. They tell us how maybe to guide us, how we take go about this, how we take good, how we do. They go still guide us properly. See Sunday Igboho. Maybe today when they start now. He no wake up one day and start. He don't do some underground work first and he no come out. Now the whole world now maybe they become a very powerful lion now. Who be say nobody fit touch. But waiting will still the wait. And if you don't say Southwest governor, Southwest region, we say they come out. Obviously they come out now. They say they don't agree. They even get small advantage in the government passes. Because they don't kill them anyhow. But we the middle belt. Now we the only the kill. Now we all the catchers now we from Benue, Plateau, Taraba, Jog, Nasarawa, all now we the always kill the pass. Now we will say we the always they kill pass. Now we will say we the always the oppressed pass. Now we be say they always for the good of everything pass. But now we come now, we be say we have gotten all the opportunity, all the materials, all the apparatus to fight, to talk, to speak. Now we can't they keep quiet, pass. You should say, are we all right? We don't know at all. We don't okay at all. Yeah. Because now where all the killers now middle bed the cover and pass. The killers. Now when the Southern Kaduna with the Christians, even the Hausa people they didn't feel the killing pass. Excuse me. Now today for Niger State, Nupe and Flan today. Today there was serious in Niger State. Because no pay, they're not hungry again. No pay, they're not hungry. They come out small now. Now they fly it, they resist, they find it, they try to resist them. Today fight today. Benue and Benue, Nupe and Fulani. Almost 2 people die. According to the report, 2 people died. But those kind of report, sell for media. Apart from social media, you go sell any Nigerian newspaper because Nigeria people, there's nothing we fit talk. No be say Nigerian newspaper go take am. These people, they intentionally not to give us light. They know more cry. They know more watch TV. They know, but now even all this if you're allowed to watch TV now, all this pay TV, all this go TV, pay TV now, they can't just CNN and other media. We will see, we will learn from them. They don't want. They intentionally don't want to get light. We cannot have access to better media because they control the Yoruba media. They control them. They cannot write anything against the government. All the police station, police everywhere. You must say fly name must be DPO. DPO go be order like PR for them go be fly name. Then those small boys there, and then they go to go arrest. They not put those Yoruba all around them. Now they do small work. So that if you commit any crime for that position, if you're fly name in that area, the policeman is there to guide you. The police station is there to guide you. That's why I say police they're everywhere, both police posts, police, all of them, they're everywhere. And the flying they can commit crime anywhere and go free of charge. That is why it's same thing that make Nnamdi Kanu this they tell us say make Kona no grey. More rise up and defend our land. So and then no, this Mazi Johnathan Chinedu, he get how that guy God just bless that guy with brain rich. Anything when he talk, you see they happen. Anything when he talk, you see they happen. Anything we won't do, everybody begin panic. You know, talk and say he go allow all the army come to the east. They may come to the east. Then the rest of the people, they fight go from there. Now, it never happened. Now all the soldiers, everybody now, they're now down to the east now. They want to come and fight. I don't know what they want to come fight. They want to come fight freedom fighter. Who will come? This Nigerian government indirectly is declaring war against somebody who is requesting for freedom. I don't want to be slave to you. I want kind of Nigerian army go there to go and fight. What we say, Boko Haram, they there. I said they kill outside people every day. It's no more longer safe. People are like kidnapping a highway every day on daily basis. That's why you never tackle. Now people won't fight for freedom. They are tired of Mazi, he has promised me. As they go, write your will. They talk about everything now. You know, hide them. Anything we won't do, they talk come. Now, unknown government are there, burning session every day, burning killing army every day, put it every day. That one, you need to resolve them. Now you won't go carry army, go fight people from that side. Now that the army have moved to the south, now why can't we, the middle belt, come out now? Because it's not army again for now. Why can't you come out and start a protest? Okay, so for Kaduna, we be say the workers, they are demanding for their salary. They work, and if you pay them, they work, if you pay them. They want to come and protest. Why you don't pay them? Because now see police everywhere shooting live bullet on protesters. And this country, are we in a little region? And that is what my call Governor Rufai. He can talk say he declare labor leader wanted for what for? Which crime did he commit? Does it mean now it's a crime now for you to come out and say you are work for you? You don't pay me, give me money. You still not go pay me. I call it shout. That become crime. And they see how this country we belong to. upon say now so be say the crisis dey for country, the crisis dey for country, everybody know about the crisis, they have to say wahala dey for country. Then you are instead of make una try to see how to put it under control, but they say they put more fire, and that's why the Biafra they keep on going every day. Tomorrow they are going to be rally for Akure, for Oduduwa Nation. Tomorrow the way it happen for Osun State. When I say how can I be now? Now and they one thing about it, one of the interesting things say the crowd growing every day. The crowd keep on growing every day. If you see crowd, they even sell one JSS to go there, but they go so kind, they arrest the man. That's why, and if you are that would arrest, if you want the man now from that state, you that's why we talk say they Fulani, they use of people against you. You the same JSS man now from where? Now from Osogbo State, Osogbo that state, Osun State, now that's the same that Osun State. For Osogbo, now they call use them, Yoruba man. Use them, may they go infiltrate and get information and send to them. So they will kill these people, they're going to trade these people, to trade these people. You see, so they only grow saboteur within us. Why can't we open our eye, understand, say these people, their game is almost all over. The game is always over. Their game, what is all? Their game is already over. We don't understand everything. Now, remain my people of the middle belt. Now, we not left for us. More come some governor of policy in the talk, they come. What they talk am? They kill am. How do you say come out? Encourage us the youth. Encourage us the youth. If you're in the arms, let's rise up and look for arms there now. Arms there. She be Benue State governor, he didn't give all the same. Everybody all protect yourself. Go and look for arms. Even the Jew, where you feel carry arm. If your life is feel carry, defend yourself. And you in the sleep, if you kill a neighbor, come out with your arm. Where you go feel fighter now? Where be say, peace go feel there. Everybody go, that's the way we go feel do. Where be say, because these people, if you don't carry arms, then they carry arms. If you don't carry arms, they will come for you. But the day you start to carry arms, the day you start to carry arms, that day they go fear you. That's why we they beg now. Movie rise up now. Movie rise up. We don't get time again. Because if we don't rise up now, join these people, move fight, move with ourselves. Okay, move this way. Now the Yoruba has come out. They want their own Oduduwa nation. Abi? Now the whole world don't know say Oduduwa are what are requesting for their freedom, for their nation. So that they will do their on their own. If you watch all that Oduduwa nation, if you watch the people Yorubas, they have everything. They have religion in common, most religion in common. They have everything in common. So this people, if they have that nation, they are going to do a very good nation. Only one language, what central language. So if you want to go, if learn that language. Now look at the Biafrans. All the Biafrans, they have one language to speak. So if everybody, every state, every region, you can have your own do your own government or do your own government or your own way. Now, if we middle bed, if we not come out now, cause a referendum can come. If we allow these Fulani people they together with us, we never free o, because e dey for their blood, e dey for their blood. Say they must conquer you, they want to rule over you, they want to rule over you. So if we no rise up now, join these people, so that if fight come, we all fight, we defend our land, let everybody go fight for our land. if if referendum come now and we will not try to sanitize our people, make them understand say come, we are middle belt, we have our language. Now who give this land, na who give this country, we not allow the Fulani to join us, they will push them away. Then every ethnic group will come together and form a nation, because all the middle belt we have a lot of things in common. We have religion in common, we have some culture in common. The Plateau state man, state man, Benue state man, Kaduna state man, and we know we do it together. We have intermarried, we speak our language, apart from the some ethnic group, ethnic language we have, but we do everything in common. We are free people in nation. We are not a violent people. We do if all of us will come together, form a nation, form a country, it will be better for us. So no gree say these people they come for us and we keep quiet, they watch hand, we keep quiet. I don't know wetin dey make us fear, I never know still wetin dey make us fear, wey be say we no wan come out and ask for freedom, we no come out to fight for our freedom. She come forward, all the youth we should rise up, the youth of the Benue Plateau, as all time we have to rise up what and join this Biafra, join this Oduduwa country, let's fight. Only dey fight for them, because the Fulani now they don't know say they don't lose the Biafra land, not what they go do about it. Now they have don't lose the Oduduwa country, their last hope now na we, their last hope na we. But today, believe me, if you rise up today, they call Hausa people. The Hausa people, if you rise up, join with the middle belt, we take these Fulani people out of this country, then we will have a very wonderful nation. We have a very wonderful country. We have a very beautiful nation. But if not, if we don't rise up now, wahala will or in future, even our great children will not forgive us. Because these people, if we don't rise up now, let them fight, we have our country, have our nation. If Biafra go, or this will go, the cow, wait they there. Because these people, they don't want to do ranches. They want open grazing. So that their cows can eat grass anywhere. Their cow can eat grass. By that time, if we don't join them, that time all the cows from the east, from the southwest, will go back to the north. Then not only the small land will happen, like middle belt, the will come. Then that time we go there was pass. That time go there was pass. Because if all the cows now, because they tell us now they are saying that they should ship the cow to go back to the. They cannot go to cow. They cannot go to Bedoguri, they cannot go to Zamfara. When they come, the small people have like they will never agree, they will never accept anything less than open grazing. All the time now, they will go rush, full the middle belt. Before that now, they will overthrow us, they will turn us to Fulani by force. They turn us front by force. So that time you go, that time you go no say, that time you go no say yes. I think we know if I get Biafra, PT or future will do that is it. So it's good for us to open our eyes, to understand say this time around we have to rise up I join these people who have to rise up. I join them. I employ the youth. We don't get platform to talk. We don't get platform to talk. So after my broadcast, after my information, I thought, if you want to say something to me, if you want me to hear, or if you want to advise me, anything what I want to do, or if you want to answer any question, send to that WhatsApp number where Ogazi will give after. If you send them, they will reach me. Tell them say this from Mazi Jacob. Me, I understand. I'll go through and then anything we do, we'll take it from here. So that's why we will come here every day. Every day, we'll talk about our freedom, talk about our agitation, talk about how we take elevate ourselves from these people flying. So I believe all the people in the middle bed, all of us they hear us, and this because this only Biafra now be the largest radio that's all over the world. We say nobody, no restriction be like this one, because not only mouth will they use to tell you the truth, because they know what the truth. So that's why Mazi he used that loophole about the truth. That's today everybody they follow him. Everybody what? Everybody they follow him because what? Because the truth. Because the truth that I had is said. If you keep truth here told you, because you see me that, that's why that's really Biafra have changed so many people's life. This is really Biafra it is today. What this country is what this country is today, that is really Biafra. Because the good work we obviously we always do. We always tell the truth, and if you don't really take him, you go see him. You go see him. So that's why we always come here. We employ everybody should come here every day, every night. What is really Biafra? Even if we not there alive, even if we not there for life, our repeat broadcast is still the South. So that's why I still make a come here with the little things what I want to tell one for here every day for this little Biafra every day. Come, we educate you, we make you understand, we make you learn, we wash the brain, we clean everything. So that's why I still make a comment today. Tell one the little message I have, and that's the only two message I get today. I can't tell one. So once again, I thank all of our way wanna make this program possible. We say come here to listen to us. So my people of Igbo State, I may very much say me born with hanging, it may go see me. So maybe stay hanging. The big hanga, I have a pocket, it will do that one, and they go, can give me, can you go? Say, if you must say, so Jabamu, I'm going to make why not? Tari Mujabu and so like give me a time, give me an attention, I don't express myself. Thank you. I will go back to the studio right now, meet Oga Mazi, we will take it from there. From there, after everything, I will call and I will contribute. Thank you very much for giving me a time. Once again, my name is Ombase Jacob. I'm signing out now. Thank you very much, Mazi.
Biafra nani au Zuruba nani au
indigenous. All I know, I hope is ever for sure. One day we must be free. Elohim, yeah, we told us to go. Biafra is guarantee. Yeah, people around the world praying for peace to reign, praying for peace to reign. Father, mother everywhere, praying for peace to reign. I got to say, make a human, make a human sound. I got to see, make a human, make a human sound. Innocent people are dying every day. Can't children are crying every day. Let me tell you what you need to know. Freedom is guarantee. Let me tell you what you need to know. People must be free. freedom, freedom. Hey, how you gonna marry? I love the screen, better green. Tell the kiss to the enemies. They call me evil and Hebrew. Say the same, you will never give up. We made a creed, now you wanna go. Tell the world that I got it straight. Wayo, 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 wayo. Hey, how you gonna marry?
Very much for submission, Mazi Jacob. It is left for the middle belters, your kids and kin, not only a gun tribe, but even the Gwari people, even the Nupe. You know, Nupe, they had fight, I think, yesterday with Fulani terrorists. The Nupe, you know, and people died when the Fulani terrorists, they were destroying their farmlands, and the youths rose up. I commend the Nupe youths for rising up to fight the Fulani that is destroying, killing them. It is for you, each and every one of you, right from a gun. A gun is one of the biggest ethnicities in the Middle Belt, and they are schooled. They are suffering because they are educated. And many of them, most of them are still going on riding Okada. You go to school, have your bachelor's and master's, nothing. You become Okada rider. And you think that it is like that? That it is normal? It is high time for you to rise up, join the train in order to change the situation. If you don't change the situation, if you don't contribute in the changing of the bad situation, you are not even an image of God at all. You know, what is the difference between the Western countries, you know, the white man, you know, the impostor that is they use as Buhari, all of them African presidents, they are now in France, you know, France, Africa. Only one country calling them like dogs. Come, and all of them will rush. Tomorrow it will be France, China, or China, China, Africa. China we call once you do them, all of them, only to beg. Only to beg. Oh God Almighty. After them, Japan. After Japan, Thailand. They will be taking them as, you know, these people. Let me tell you, the difference why it is so is because you are not reasoning in the right way, in the right direction. That's the only difference. If you change the pattern of your reasoning as a people, I'm telling you, all these things will change. That is it. All these things will change. Look at the workers' strike in Kaduna. just imagine in Kaduna, the Labour Congress of Kaduna, they are against the, you know, the sacking of about 60,000 workers by El-Rufai in the state. And they came out to protest, rally against it, on strike. Now, this Fulani man, he labeled them as criminals and bandits, hoodlums. And he unleashed his Almajiris, the thug, Fulani Almajiris, to go and attack them. That is what that is why today I want to preach, please. Our leader said he want to I want to talk to the people, please. Because we cannot stop talking. If you think that we can stop talking, we should stop talking, you are lying. What is happening to us is too big. We need to stop. We need to jointly rise up. Why these people are doing things with impunity is because of your stupidity. You fail to rise up. You think that you can't do nothing. That is why they have failed day. These people, they have field days in destroying lives, ruining people's lives, talented people's lives, people that should be inventors, that should be natural engineers, that should be making things happen in this planet Earth. They ruin their lives because of their selfish interests. Why? Because the way you reason is fundamentally flawed. You think you cannot do nothing to change the situation. You are lying. Today, I want to preach on the topic that says there is no basis for Nigeria unity. This is a quotation direct from Gowon in August 3rd of August 1966. Gowon is still alive. Journalists can go and ask him, Oga, why did you say this in August? It is precise date, August the 3rd. 1966. Why they have rallied around France, called them dogs, come, African, come. All of them rush, go without shame. Because the money that is being lent to them or borrowed, lent to them, they know that they are not using it for any good thing for the people. More than half of the money, 3/4 of the money will be pocketed. And the Europeans that lend them the money will take it back through one way or the other. By signing contracts, flawed contracts. Selling of mines like they did, I think, in Zambia. Selling copper mine to the American company. Up front. Don't pay on credit. Pay up front. When you do, you pay. And they made, what they made, the returns they gave to the Zambia government is 0.006%. Because of all these so-called loans. Japan will knock, boom, 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 all of them will run, go. Oh, they are all there in France. You are not ashamed. Why is France able to develop in order to bring out this money, in order to be superior to you as Africans? They don't reason. They believe, many of them, when you think, they say, this is too big, we cannot change the situation. I mean the presidents. Jose Kano, when he was talking one time, he said, people don't understand the dynamics of power. Oh God, who established the dynamics of power? Is he not human being? Why can't you try in your own way in order to do this? No, instead, if you cannot win them, you join them. Very bad mantra, the worst mantra ever. Japan, a country of just few islands, with natural disaster every time. No natural resources like gas, oil, crude oil, copper, cobalt, diamond, gold, nothing like that, silver in Japan. But they are able to create a country they can be proud of today. Why? Because they changed their way of reasoning. You know what propels these criminals in Nigeria we call politicians? They create hoodlums. They create hoodlums. They create people, slaves. Every state, every politician have his own group of hoodlums that he makes sure that they become zombies. That is why the so-called Igbo governor, they went and created a few people they call a bubag, paying them. It is their own hoodlums fighting against the wish of the people. The same way Eru fight today, he unleashes the hoodlums. People that are really doing something that is profitable to everybody. Why are you sacking people? Why are you putting people into difficulty? Now, because he is a political elected official, so to say. Now he feels that he have the power to power to condemn, to sentence to death, to kill, and power to make you live. That is why he declared the leader, the chairman of the labor union, wanted. That he is behaving like a bandit. Because these people, these politicians in Nigeria, the population are so stupid, and they increase these people, they come into power, they increase the stupidity of the people, so that they can use them at will, so that they can use them to fight against anybody that is coming, trying to fight against the status quo. That is what is happening in IPOB. Our leader came up exposing the truth, making people making us to understand our basic problems. And these politicians, these criminals we refer to as politicians in Nigeria, they look at it, they say, look, this man want to pour sand inside our gario. Because if people open eye, we can no more be relevant. We are nothing. Just like the northern governors, northern politicians, northern alhajis, imams, they prevented people, their masses, from going to school. Because they know that when the people goes to school, their eyes, at least they will be educated to be independent. You know, our leader said something the other day. Why the standard of education? Why they make everything so difficult, so that standard of education goes down? You school no work, because no meritocracy. You must go and obtain letter from your senator, or you must have long hand. They created Nigeria for themselves, the minority, the politicians, for themselves, so that women will be cheap. They don't understand. You know, today the reigning issue, every girl is looking for a politician. That is the Nigeria they want. Because they know that if they do things on meritocracy, that if jobs are created, now women, all these girls will be independent. They will not mind you, because they have their salaries. They are working and receiving their money. They don't care about you. You are a politician. They say, God, what a politician. God, I use F word on you even. What are you, politician? You are my servant. Say, I'm working. You will start, before you get a girl, you will suffer. You learn how to even buy flour, buy chocolate if it's our leader. You will buy black chocolate. He say, no, what I want is the red one or the white one. It will take you another 3 months to convince her, because you don't have time. It's working. But with this state of affairs in Nigeria, where there is mediocrity, you know what? Everything, women became very cheap. Do you think that they don't know what they are doing? They know what they are doing. So that one I am a senator will just, he have agents that bring girls. Everybody, they gather girls, both any color, tall and huge, anyone. All of them are hustling to come to meet a senator or a local government chairman. Because there is hunger, no work. At least he will get contact, and it makes them feel that they are larger than life. They are demigods. All these things is what we are trying to change. It will start by you as a human being, you as an individual, you that think that you are powerless. Start reasoning in another way around, making use of your common sense. That is what we are preaching here. Therefore, I enjoin each and every one of you to gather to this platform. As my comrade has submitted, it is time for the middle belt to rise up. Either you rise up now, or you keep quiet forever, become slave forever. I'm telling you, time waits for nobody. They'll do what they have risen up. You are hearing my voice. Do not think that you cannot do it. You know, look at Sunday Boho. It takes only passion and the guts. You know, passion and the guts. That is only what it takes. Nothing more. For somebody to rise up, defying death, saying that if I die, I die. If I perish, I perish. He will come and challenge the status quo. You will see people that are secret, believers, or people that have been lying secret. All of them will rise up and follow you. They only need one person to rise up and say, "Oh, all this rubbish should stop." That is it. Without having another plan of, "Oh, let me make this thing in order to eat and dine with politicians." No, never. You do it, you die for nothing. You see, Ghana died. They killed him just for nothing. They want to make peace. If you start this movement, if you start freedom fighting, you don't make peace until you obtain what you have. I mean, what you want. Otherwise, you will die. You will die like a chicken. They will kill you, and even people will even be against you. You understand? So this thing becomes nothing. I will start by making my usual remarks. Please stop referring or calling these people as the House of Fulani. There is nothing like House of Fulani as a people. What we have are the Hausa and the Fulani are different sets of people, different ethnicities, different tribes. There has never been any relation, either blood or anyhow, between the Hausa and the Fulani. The Fulani were sojourners, visitors in Hausa land. There was never any blood relation. Never. They use the Islamic sentiment, Muslim sentiment, in order to enter the Hausas. The Hausas, they accepted them, and subtly Ottoman Danfodio took advantage, started manipulating the people, manipulating them. The Hausas, the Fulani manipulated the Hausas into killing themselves and offering themselves as slaves to the Fulani till death. But we are encouraging all of you, the Hausas, rise up, stop being passive to your liberation. Do not think that it cannot be done, that you have perished. No, stop this mindset. You are not defeated until you accept it. That is the thing. Iberian Peninsula was conquered by Arabs. They declared Arabic, emir, and renamed that Iberian Peninsula to be Emirate of Cordoba. Do you understand? After 800 years, the people rose up and fought. It took just one audacious human being to rise up, and others will follow. Aminu Kano tried to use politics, PRP, in the 80s to fight against the Fulani hegemony. They relegated him to the background. They used Hausas against him. All these things is what they are trying to do in Biafra land. Trying to raise, so that saboteurs will be majority in our land. And we are gone. Oh, people don't understand what Chukwuka Abiyama did for us by sending Mazi Johnathan Chinedu. Everybody is shouting that, oh, many saboteurs, that people can sell their brothers, because this is the work of the Fulani. If not by the grace of Chukwuka Abiyama, that Nnamdi Kanu came up, before God and man, in the next few years, saboteurs will be more greater majority in our land. So finish. If you rise up to talk something, no person, even it will not reach Fulani ear. They will just, everybody, the majority of saboteurs around you, they will just silence you, they kill you immediately. So you want to put us into problem? We should thank Chukwuka Abiyama that situation have not come. We have saboteurs, but they are in the minority. In our land, they are minority, yes, in our land. For just give another 20-30 years, finish, our land would have gone. Biafra land would have been completely conquered. How? Saboteur, no person, you cannot talk, if you are in your house and talk against Lahaji, Fulani Emir. Hey, Even it might be your father that will cut off your neck and say, you know what you are talking. It's Alhaji that make me who I am today. This car, do you see this car? It's Alhaji that made me have this car, do business and have this car. Do you understand that? He will kill you. This is a situation that the Hausas are suffering till today. Amino Kano rose up using politics in order to raise the consciousness of the Hausa, pure Hausa breed, Hausa people in the north. They don't understand because the majority of the Hausas are stooges to the Fulani today. This is the same scenario they want to create in our land. Do you understand it? So that whenever you think you know intellectual, thank to goodness for Mazi Johnathan. I'm telling you, this is the way the Fulani work. That is the way they want to give us the complete conquest. Conquering the complete conquest they want Biafra and Ipob people. So that no person can ever rise up. Look, now it is only mostly the politicians. And they have few stooges, people they pay. There are some people, many of us that still don't, majority of us, not many of us, that still can do something that understand the truth and act on it and see reason. Give another 20, 30 years, 40 years without Mazi Johnathan, without Ipob, you will see that everybody now, majority of our people will be Fulani, dependent on Fulani for survival. Direct. So that anything you talk against, let us change the status quo, your village, they will just gather and kill you immediately. So that your voice will not even be heard outside. That is one thing the middle betters are suffering. They are suffering from this effect. They depend on their emirs. If you talk to them, if my brother talk to his brothers, they say, well, let us ask our local government chairman. Well, he never, no, he said we should not enter Biafra, we should not enter this struggle. You want us to be destroyed? Do you know one time I was also, do you remember when I was speaking with one pastor also, a middle better? Do you know the battle he fought? Do you hear his voice again? They said the elders warned him, called him and warned him because he's a well-known person. Do you want these people to kill all of us? Chinek, we don't understand what God did for us. Do you see these few voices that are saying, you never see war in Biafra land? Give another 20, 30 years, it would have ricocheted. That is what the middle betters are suffering today. Because Fulani have succeeded in infiltrating most of their communities. So that any person that can rise up to talk and say, no, what is happening in our land is not good. Hey, they will caution him. In our land, you can say it, you can count maybe one traditional ruler, two in your community that is a stooge that are being used by the Fulani Caliphate. In the next 50 years, it must have been maybe 75% to 80%. Now tell me, what will you do? What will the 25% do? If you reason, think, for you to fight you call it a losing battle. You cannot rise up because dead on arrival, they will condemn you. Say, your own people will sentence you to death. Say, please don't ever bring a problem for us. Don't ever talk this thing. Leave us like as we are. Because the Fulani have worked on them. You people don't understand the politics of the Fulani. Look at how legal protests and strike by labor union to better the life of people, at least workers. The Fulani, they called it a banditry, that he must be arrested. Now tell me, what is the basis for Nigeria unity? Tell me. Tell me. Okay, please let us do the right thing by not referring to them as the House of Fulani. Because there is nothing like that. It's only in Nigeria you see that nonsense combination. Only in Nigeria. No other place in Africa, no other place that you have in the house of Fulani. Never. We must do the right thing. As I said, the topic of my submission today, it says there is no basis for Nigeria unity. This, I take this statement directly from Gowon. Even Sahara reporters wrote about it on the 31st day of May 2012. 2012. You can Google it. No basis for Nigeria unity. There is no basis for Nigeria unity. Okay, let me read it. Somebody, because somebody wrote about it that the 31st May 2012 by Igochi Nkwocha. I want to read it. It's a nice write-up, although it is up to 9 years. For you to understand that it's not today. So that when people are talking, it didn't start today. This statement was made by Gowon. August 3, 1966. There is no basis for Nigeria unity which has been so badly rocked, not only once but several times. Lieutenant Colonel Yakubu Gowon. You know, he's a Christian, for your information, and he's not a Fulani. He's not a Fulani, he's a Christian. You know, when you hear Yakub, you know, these are because these people, they are middle betters, but they are influenced by the Fulani encroachment. That is why, you know, Yakub is an Arabic name, an Arabic version of Jacob. I think Hebrew also call it Jacob or Jacob. It's the same. So all these things are names. You can see somebody here called Yakubu Haruna. You think he's a Muslim? It's not. He's a Christian. Do you understand? I used to, let me stress on this. Our people used to make some mistakes sometime. Once they hear somebody answer, oh, it's Haruna. Haruna, I think it means Noah. Oh, sorry, Aaron. Haruna is Aaron. That is it. Yusuf is Jacob. I mean Joseph. Yakub is Jacob. It's like that. But when once you hear Haruna or Yusuf, you say, oh, he's a Fulani. No, please. Musa is Moses. Hebrew say Moshe. So all these are basic issues we should be understanding. All these things, they confuse us, you know, because all these things also used to frustrate. One of the things that used to frustrate the non-Fulani tribes in the north. You will see somebody, a Christian, that cherishes even being labeled alongside Biafrans. But when he talks with you as a Biafran, you ask him, what is your name? He tell you, oh, my name is Yakub Haruna. Oh, no, this house of Fulani people, I beg and do good. You push him back to where he don't want to belong. That frustration remains in him. You understand? That frustration remains in him. We find it difficult to start explaining to you, please, I'm not a Hausa, even I'm not a Muslim. So sometimes our ignorance also brings difficulties to us. People that want to identify with us, we should accept them. Do you remember when our leader was on the ground? Leaders of many southern Kadunas, many middle betters, they come to him to pledge allegiance physically. Have you forgotten? Have you forgotten? Because they saw somebody that is on ground. They feel that under him they are protected. That is why you see them coming out or busting out. Do you understand? But if you ask him what is your name, he will tell you, my name is Idrissa Musa. With ignorance, you say, no, you are for your new book. I beg, I don't have anything. It will be penning him inside and say, no, these people, why? So we should be wise. We should be wise in this critical time. This is a time whereby we should not neglect anything. Every knowledge is very important. All knowledge are important. That is why when, like our leader said, he's criticizing Ndidi and Ihanacha, and people are saying, no, leave football. When I laugh. In freedom fighting, you fight you fire on all cylinders. Anything you can use, anything, any tentacle, anywhere. In football, don't you see they use football because people are watching? They use it, they draw a Palestinian flag. Do you know what it means? Do you know the consciousness it will raise with people, even people that don't know, that didn't know what was happening? They'll say, why this Palestine? Now they'll start putting interest. Oh, okay, they will fight. That is it. If these people had it been even small Biafra flag, they go to the middle flag, or even in the shirt they wear inside. Stop killing Biafra. They raise it up. That message must have been passed to millions of people. You fire on all cylinders. That is freedom fighting. Don't you see how the Fulanis are firing on all cylinders? Their imam are firing. Their foot soldiers, you call the Fulani headsmen, they are doing their job. Those in the media, they are doing their job. The Almajiris, when it comes to disrupting like what Erufai is doing with them, they are doing the rights of do. Those, the bandits, they are doing their own. The politicians, they are doing their own defense. None of them are left out. No, all of them are contributing, firing on all cylinders. Now, why do you think that we can leave some stones unturned? Why do you think so? In freedom fighting. Why do you think so? Let me continue reading, please. But remember, today, the topic of my message, I just derive it from the statement of Gowon. Gowon is still alive. Lieutenant Colonel Yakubu Gowon, 1966, 3rd of August, 3 of August, 1966. Is precise. He said there is no basis for Nigerian unity, which has been so badly rocked, not only once but several times. Lieutenant Colonel Yakubu Gowon. Having said the facts and publicly stated the truth of the matter, Gowon proceeded to act contrary to his living reality of Nigeria. This thing I'm reading is an article being written on 31st of May 2012 in Sahara Reporters. How many years? 9 years today. So that when people will be saying, oh, is it because APC in power you are doing? No, it has been there. Nigeria has never have any rosy decade. Never. The same thing. The same way when we are little in the 80s, we are shouting up NEPA. Today, the same way people are still shouting, oh, NEPA lights up, NEPA lights have come. And you call yourself a human being, right? With 200 million individuals, their so-called president or presidency going to meet for handout in France. France, how many population? I think 70 something or 80 something million, if I'm not mistaken. Why? And France is hosting all the African presidents. Tomorrow, China will call them. All of them will run. They have they derive joy in traveling, tourism. They'll go there and lavish everything. They command them. After China, Sweden, we call them. Oh, Sweden, Sweden, Africa. There we go. Japan, we call them. All of them, shamelessly. They don't think and say, look, all these things, let us promote our sense of reasoning. Let us promote productivity in Africa. How do you think they can do that? When they are there for other purposes. Only very few of them are there doing the job. Albeit with fear. Because they are not afraid of the Westerners, but the stooges of the Westerners among them. That is why they killed Magufuli, the former president of Tanzania. So all of them, they are trading with caution. Because Black Africa, they kill their best. They kill their best, and that is why they are suffering. That is why God is punishing them. They kill their best. They betray their own. They sell their own. Don't you see? Don't you know that there is a heavy consequence when you betray your own brother? When you betray your own, the suffering. God, just read about the story of Joseph in the Bible with his brothers. Why did you think that the Jews, they suffered in Egypt for how long? 400 years. Because of the betrayal of their brother. People that betrayed their brother Joseph, after one thing leads to another, and they found themselves in the same Egypt to become slaves, but they were living very well. That generation left very well. They lived very nice and no problem, nothing mega. Trouble started later on for their generations, their future generations. Why not you think about, stop thinking about your own, yourself and your immediate children? No. What about in the next 100 years? What about in the next 200 years? Do you see that we are different set of people? Different breed of people, IPOB. Because what we are doing, I don't even think about my direct children. I don't even think about, what will happen to me. No. I think very far. In the next 200 years, what will be the repercussion? If I fail to do what I'm supposed to do, what will be the repercussion to my people? That is how the IPOB family members think. And that is that passion that brings us together. And that is why Chukwuka Abiyama knows that we are doing the right thing. And that is why we are succeeding. And that is why we must restore back our nation. Because we are doing the right thing. We are not as selfish as all these politicians in our land. We are not as gluttonous, suffering from a primitive acquiring syndrome. How do you say it? We don't suffer from that. Only accumulation, primitive accumulation syndrome, where you continue stealing. You don't care about future generations. You don't care about your neighbor. You don't care for anybody. What you care for is for you, and you. And that is why the Sarkin Fulani of Imo State was rigged into power. Not even rigged, imposed into power. The other day I read somebody was saying, not only him have been there by Supreme Court judge, this and that. Amechi was there. Peter, is it Peter Obi? I said, look, it's different. These are different scenarios. These people you see, they are the second even. Do you understand? So when you study their situations, they are different. This one is somebody that didn't even win no single house of assembly, no single seat, no local government he won. And all of a sudden they fought. Chineke. If they say maybe even the second person they are contending, it can be understandable. But they fought. That didn't win nothing in the local levels that we guarantee and say, okay, at least if people voted for him, at least nothing. They just brought him, imposed him. And you are telling me another thing. Okay, let me ways, including the Hausa. People can come around after everything, come around and say, okay, let us form a nation. After all, Malaysia and Singapore, they did it. Willful, voluntary amalgamation, voluntary union. They did it, I think, 1963. And after about, 5 or 7 years, they saw it's not working. Because they want to build, we are Malaysia, Singapore, very small country, island, Malaysia too, the same thing, very small country. So when we combine together, we become bigger and increase in, become giant and increase in our economy. There will be more people to buy, economic activities will be boosted. They tried it. What they saw was only frictions upon frictions because they had no same value system. When they were together, they don't even talk about economic progress again. What they saw is fighting, clash of the titans, who will subdue each other, who will have power over each other. The same thing that is happening in Nigeria today. No person is even fighting to get productivity. Fulani is there trying to lord it over every other person. Nobody is talking about economic progress. What are you talking? Biafran talented people, you rise up. Who is going to patronize you? Government, under the care of the Fulani, they will make sure they hew you down, because that is the continuous perpetual friction that will make them subdue everybody. Because we are forced to be in one country. There is no basis for the unity of Nigeria. There is no basis for that. Gowon's Nigeria wrecked forever. No, not content, and obviously no wiser. Gowon would claim victory and continue to preach one Nigeria today, even as the war has started, still rages. As the war he started still rages on in all space of human existence in Nigeria, which for the people living in Nigeria is a truly terrifying, misery-filled, bloody, and charred hell of an existence. He's talking about the so-called fake unity of Nigeria, which Gowon later left his mantra, his conviction that there is no basis for unity, for Nigerian unity. They make sure that they continue. Britain convinced them through the Oba of Benin to continue this thing that you will, black people, there's something with them. As far as they tell them you will subdue your brother, kill them, you will have a dominion. Any person that rises up will help you kill, because black people, they've done it before and they continue doing it. Instead of him to say no, if we are killing ourselves, no need. It's for us now to just find a way and resolve our issues. The same way Singapore and Malaysia did when they found out that they cannot continue. Every time what they are fighting for, instead of fighting for economic progress, for the progress of the people, now the Malaya, the Singaporeans, so they have cabals among them, different cabals, now fighting each other, killing each other in order to get a national cake. Everything becomes national cake. Instead of people now to contribute in their way, people to develop people's brain, people's natural resources, that is human resources. Everybody now goes to ethnic line because they are forced to be in one country. If you want to work for excellence, other people will steal everything, so you better be like them. That is why our leader, like the other time when we talk about Mbaka, he said, in Nigeria I will not condemn Mbaka, because that is what Nigeria have brought into us. You defend your own, even if he's a rogue, because that is the Nigerian system. If you don't do that, you kill. We finish by killing and condemning and fighting ourselves, and others will take dominion. There is a very big brain sense in what he said. He said, if it is in Biafra land we have our country, the standard of Mbaka will be relegated. We will punish him. But in Nigeria, we cannot punish him because we in a quagmire. How will you punish him? Whereby others are praising their looters. They are defending their looters in order to continue looting and to be in dominion. Now all you care is to come and condemn your own. You want to play Mr. Nice Guy. Bioma, a very civilized person. You can never be civilized in the midst of uncivilized Homo sapiens. It is impossible. Very primitive people like the Fulani. It's impossible. It's impossible. So you find the same. It happened. Go and study the history of Malaysia and Singapore. That didn't happen to them. And after many years, they say, "Oh boy, Malaysia Kuku say, oh boy." Instead of us to fight, they pursued Singapore. The only country being chased out. So I beg, we know they again. May wanna go. Without nothing, they just go. I beg, may wanna go. Make we stay as we did before. Otherwise, we will finish by killing ourselves. Today, what is happening? Singapore is one of the most developed countries. The same thing like Malaysia. Two of them now become good neighbors. You have many Singaporeans living in Malaysia, vice versa. So that the people that are telling you, like, they know how to deceive Nigerians because they know that they are stupid. The other day, Osimba just said, no, people that are clamoring for disintegration of Nigeria. And as I'm coming to Kano, had it been Nigeria disintegrated, I would have come with a visa. Even, oh God. And people clap and laugh. Yeah, right. Because they know that the people are very stupid. So anything you want, speak. Anything you want, throw at them, they accept it. Without question, they swallow it hook, line, and sinker. Today, Singapore and Malaysia, they are doing business on equal basis. Their citizens are living in the two different countries without molestation, with full respect on each other. Now they are different countries. Had it been they are not different countries, they will still be killing themselves. They will be talking about, okay, let's peace and unity. Peace and unity. No economic progress, nothing. People will continue suffering. Politicians will have a heyday looting. Singapore is one, I think it's number one. I've been one of the purest countries. How in terms of corruption. One of the least corrupt countries in the world. They developed it. Their prime minister, one of their prime ministers, he made a public statement in a conference. He said, if you want to fight corruption, do not go to the people, the list. Start from the head, even the president himself. He gave an example. He said, one of the Singaporean ministers, he went on holiday. He was sponsored by a businessman. He didn't give him bribe. Just a businessman offered the minister holiday. Okay, you have a holiday now, please. 2 weeks holiday. I will sponsor your holiday to Bahamas. I will pay for everything, sir. No problem. Not for nothing. Now the man went on holiday, sponsored by a businessman. Something that is, if it's in Nigeria, no person will, they will tell you, what are you talking? No, nothing, there is nothing. Even pastor will preach that there is nothing. This is the best thing. I encourage businessmen to sponsor politicians' holiday. They will preach it. But in Singapore, when this man was there on holiday, journalists broke the news and people started manifesting. And the man was sacked, even as he was there on holiday. He was sacked. Arriving back to Singapore, he was arrested at the airport and sent to jail. They forced him, they sacked him direct. He said, you are not supposed, you are a public servant. Any person that is doing this thing for you, no matter what, he will influence your actions, your activities. He will influence it. You see, because Singapore, they had a country of themselves. Now they have to set their own standard. This kind of thing, they wouldn't have gotten it when they were with Malaysia. Had it been when they were together as a one quagmire. If that minister was of a Singaporean ethnicity, He go and come, people will be manifesting. They will say, no, they are persecuting us because we are Singaporeans. So you see, the Singaporeans, their own ethnicity, will also support their minister and say, no, there's nothing wrong there. Do you see how quagmire begets quagmire? Do you see it? But Singapore, they set their own standard, or the standard of which they wouldn't have set, they wouldn't have been able to get if they are together with Malaysia, because it will be clash of the titans. This one say, this one will defend. Is it because we are northerners? Oh, because we are southerners. Okay, we defend. What of your people that steal? Okay, we defend our people. That is what we are. The standard we are forced to stay in Nigeria. It is not our right standard. Do you understand it? Do you know? Do you hear what I'm saying? For the lecturers that are clamoring, unity in Nigeria, unity in Nigeria, we are forced to stay in a standard that is not ours. Somebody like Mbaka, even if we cheat, we are forced to defend him. Do you understand? Because it's Nigerian standard, we are forced to. If we bring him to the wolves, others will defend their own. Do you understand? So we are forced to live on Nigerian standard, which is not ours. So we are forced to live on borrowed lives, on fake lives in Nigeria. Something that you should condemn. Had it been we have our nation, and somebody touches even 1,000 naira as a public servant, all hell will break loose. Everybody will come out to protest, and that person will be sacked. But you cannot do it in Nigeria. Do you understand? Because you see others carry even the safe. You see the Fulani politicians carry this. They don't only loot, take little. They carry the safe. They carry everything. You see they loot billions and billions of dollars. Now, when we see our own, they imprison them. They catch them, imprison them because they loot only maybe 400 million naira. Very poor us. Poor Mazi Johnathan, that is of high standard. He will bring himself low to come and start defending all these criminals because we are in Nigeria. Do you see what we are suffering? Do you see the psychological tremor that we are undergoing? Do you understand? We have to lower ourselves to the standard of the Almajiris in order to defend our own. Had it been in Biafra land, who are you to touch as a public servant? You don't dare touch it. People will rise up from everywhere. It will be every part of Biafra land. People will come out. We will come and take you, pick you, say, who are you? In that place as a minister, as a political representative. People will rise up because we are Republicans. Say, this is our money. Come and explain how you spend this 1,000 naira. For example, ordinary 1,000 naira. The same way the Europeans are doing. You spend 100 euro as a public servant, people will be annoyed. Why will you, as a minister, why will you buy this type of thing? It's costly. It's our money that you are spending. It's not your money. You'll be talking with audacity. But in Nigeria, you cannot say it. You cannot do it because we are forced to live below our standard. Do you understand? For people to understand the situation, the messy situation we are in. And had it been, if not for the intervention, the divine intervention of Chukwuka Abiyama by bringing our leader, if this standard, this Nigeria standard continue, a time will come, this generation will go, other generation that comes will take it, it becomes the character. You know more, it will become the character of everybody. So they have, by that time they must have Nigerianized everybody. That is the complete colonization, complete enslavement. Do you understand it? Do you understand it? That is what we are forced to endure. The fake life we are forced to live. So that you are, like in Ipob land. If, for example, you are giving me food or you are providing for everything for me, that is our character. But you do bad thing. I see you do bad thing. You are giving me food. I will tell, oh boy, Oga, but this thing you do is not good. You know, good. You say, if you talk, you say, I'll tell you, is it because you are feeding me that I cannot tell you? So if not, stop the feeding, I beg. Don't feed me again, but I must tell you the truth. That is who we are. God created us in this peculiar way. Other tribes may, other people may, because he's giving him food. Even if he still kills somebody, we hide it and you will see it and keep quiet because he is feeding you. No, it is not our character. We see the truth, we say it. But inside Nigeria, because of this fake unity of Nigeria, we are forced to live below standard. Do you understand? That is why sometimes, the precarious situations we found ourselves. I pity our leader, I'm telling you honestly. I pity that man too much. He will come out to defend somebody like Ojo Zokano being persecuted, being imprisoned. A criminal that, if it is in Biafra land, somebody like him will go on firing squad. They will hang him. But in Nigeria, we are forced to defend him, because if we don't do that, others are doing their own are doing worse. So when you look east, look west, we are in a very precarious, very highly uncomfortable situation in Nigeria. Do you understand? Look at how El-Rufai that unleashed his band of Almajiri to attack people that are rightly, legally doing their protests. Legally. Workers' union. People that you don't pay. People that you sack. They say, no, why do you sack us? You have to explain. Now, because he took, they don't pay. They don't understand what is democracy. What they are using this, I said this right from time, and I keep on repeating. If black race, Africa, continue in this European imposed democracy, before God and man, there will be nothing like development. Never. Forget it. We are duped and deceived. We continue, this cycle of deception we call election. Immediately somebody enters into power, he starts from that day looting, making sure to keep enough money to be able to buy weapons, to buy thugs, to rig election, to buy foreign CNN, others, what do you call them? Foreign missions in Nigeria for the next 4 years. He is now looting money for the next 4 years. So anything he is able to do, all these things, he will build one road. All these things are the great deception of Europeans in Africa. Until we are able, Africans are able to develop their unique system of government that will even baffle, that will confuse the Europeans. We are going nowhere. Nowhere. And that is why I love Biafra, because when I look at the organogram of Biafra, when I look at the way Biafra will be run, it makes me feel happy. Our leader was asked one time, I forgot who interviewed him, he asked him, how do you think that, which system Biafra will be run? Which system? Is it German system, American system? He said, Biafra system. Our unique system that will baffle Europeans. They will not, when they don't even know the system, the type of system we are running that is unique. How will they send election monitoring teams? They cannot be able, because they don't even understand how we are doing our thing, and we are moving on. And do you see it? They will start learning from us even to add to what they have gained. Do you see it? But for them, this electioneering every 4 years, you are still they tell no, it's democracy, African style, African standard. They put your standard as kindergarten, because you are learning their system, so you can never graduate. Never. One time they will tell you, the problem you are having, buy more gun. Okay, don't worry, we will give you loan. If you don't have money, we will give you loan, and that loan they will bring it as guns. You will pay, service the loan, with 60% or 75%. Don't worry. And they announce it. Britain gave Nigeria $1 billion loan. You don't know that it is through on guns to kill their people. You know, it's a kind of deception. They will be giving you wrong advice. Insecurity. Catherine Lang will go and meet. You know why there are insecurity? Okay, just do operation Restore Peace in the southeast to show example. Be more harsher, be more tough, kill people. No sentiment. This is how a country is formed. We'll provide you with guns. Don't worry. We will take it on crude oil. Don't worry. More guns. Empower more people, crack heads. And they form the SARS, thinking that insecurity will be tough with people. Don't put sentiment there. But in their own land, their police don't carry gun even. Do you see how they are messing around with people's brains? With black brains, African brains? Do you see how they are messing around? Because they are teaching you their system. And they are voluntarily deceiving everybody. After when you do, okay, they say SARS. People, they come. People are rising up. They say they don't want SARS. Tell them, don't worry. Tell them you will disband SARS. You know what? Just on television, on air. But these SARS members, all of them, you bring another team they call SWAT. That is how they run a country. You don't know. And these people, they were carrying AK-47. No, add another pistol. So that pistol, we don't have money. Don't worry, we will give you loan for buying pistol. We will provide the pistol on loan. How much were you owing us before? $5 billion. Okay, now we will give you another loan for pistol. We bring it on pistol. You don't know that they are increasing their own productivity, creating jobs for their people. Because people making that pistols, that arms, their factories, they are growing. Do you understand? And after they will come back. This SWAT, they are having difficulties. They are destroying them. The people are saying no, that is not what. No. Catherine Lang, no. Tell them that 2023 it will be any person that just your voters card. Vote the person out. We must continue voting. One day you get the real person. But that is a thing. That is a way to run a government. Okay, you link your voters register to NIN, national identity number, and after it will be okay. We don't have money for making. Okay, we will borrow you another $2 billion, and they will come on. We have borrowed the $2 billion from Europe, from Britain. They are good people. You don't know that they are just recycling your misery. The misery of the people. If you understand that this life is survival of the fittest. The fittest can be the most wise. Do you understand? It is not only physical fitness. No, but when you are wise, you use the ignoramus. Today they have called them in France. Tomorrow Finland will call them. All of them will go. Another day, China will call them. After all, China built their African Union's headquarters in Addis Ababa. $200 million only. Shame didn't even catch them. Shame didn't, dignity. They didn't have dignity to say, no, China, thank you with all due respect. You are a very good country. We respect you, but please, this is our headquarters. We will not allow you to build this thing for us. Sometimes you wonder what is happening to this so-called African elites. $200 million. Is it not Theodore Obiangema of Little Guinea Equatoria can write it in a check just one day? The son of a president in Africa. Is it the daughter of Dos Santos, former president of Angola? That is one of the richest people in Africa. You can just write one check. What is $200 million? But because people, they don't have shame, they allow China to do it for them. Do you understand? And they are telling you that Africa will be great. Without Biafra, Africa will go. Without Biafra, Africa is finished. Because we are coming in a unique way. Our system, they are telling you, no, don't be ethnistic, don't be tribalistic, be a tribal. No, we are going to make our system conspicuous. No state. It will be your ethnicity, your nation, because that is the identity of who you are. A John nation will be autonomous. Igbo nation, it doesn't matter where they are, as far as they are indigenous people anywhere, it is Igbo nation. Yoruba nation, they will be on their own. I say there is nothing like data and no, so that you know your people know you. You make laws through your own languages. When you make law in Yoruba, which a British person will come and teach you how to do ab initio, how to do call modus operandi. All these things, all these intellectuals speak and they call themselves learned men and confuse people. People will clap for them. You go inside the people and ask one of the people, what do you understand? You say, nah, I don't understand nothing. It's just sound I'm hearing. Do you see? All these things will be cleared in our land. So that even an old woman in the village will even know that, because she speaks the language more than you. If you make mistake as a lawyer, if you try to cheat, he will catch you. He will tell you that, look, this is our prime minister. He made mistake. That thing he say not be true. Because now like this with the talk, now be the real meaning of what he said. Because he speaks the language more than you. He came into this world more before you. Not English language. Once you speak, you cram Shakespeare or cram dictionary. And once you speak, standing ovation. No, that is rubbish. We are going to marvel the Europeans. In our own way, they will not be able to understand our own system. And we will be teaching them, because we gave the world the democracy. Remember, I'm talking about there is no basis for Nigerian unity. Gowon said this, but later he entered into that false unity till today. And I challenge journalists, Nigerian journalists, to go and ask him, why did you make this statement and later you went back? Do you understand? And later you went back to that fake unity. Why did you do that? With honesty. Sometimes you need to, you need to come clean. Forget about politics. Forget, if Gowon died today, he didn't die young. Even food is no more sweet in his mouth, because he's an old man. Why can't he just come for once and come clean? The same way that Harold Smith or Harold, was interviewed and he vomited the truth, everything. He was one of the colonial masters in Nigeria. I think 1992 or 2002, before he died. He said he had been longing to talk to any journalist to whom it may concern from Nigeria. Because there are many abnormalities that the British, his own people, this is a white man, that they committed in Nigeria. And he is longing to speak it out. It is not only writing it on book, no, but speaking it out direct so that they will quote him. He said it, his image is there in Facebook. His image is there, it's still there. The video is still there, the clip is still there on YouTube. It's undeniable. Not when he wrote book after his death, they will say, no, this was edited. It was this. Argument will come, but he spoke it. He said Nigeria has Nigeria's system was fundamentally flawed. The foundation. So all this unity they are telling you is to sell their market. For Britain to sell their market. Ask yourself, why is it that Catherine Lang, the British High Commissioner, that is there only for ambassadorial normally activities, but he is there running Nigeria virtually? Every time he will go Obipo, he will go Owerri, meet the Sarkin Fulani of Imo State. He will go meet Ojo Zokano in his Abuja office. He will go meet this person. And he meet Tinubu. Anywhere he goes with death. After death follows. Today, he has given them another idea. Go and attack. Strike. It's a telegram. Secret message from Britain. And he go and relay it to them. You know, the whole world is focused on Israel. The whole world is focused on Israel. So this is your time to attack. Go and kill them. Just like what happened in 1967 to 1970. That time, America was at war in Vietnam. And that time, Yom Kippur war in Israel. So anything that is happening to Biafrans, they will cry. Their cries will be muffled. Because everybody has their problem. Other world powers, they have their problems. If you understand. The same thing today. Oh, Hamas. They have struck. You know, let me tell you. If care is not taken, this is an intelligent job. You see this Hamas striking Israel. It's an intelligent job. You know, Nigeria is one of the biggest, if not the biggest sponsor of this Hamas. You don't know that. Well, the biggest sponsor of Hamas is Nigeria. They can, as far as there is power change hand in United States, the big man out, now another person enter that doesn't care. They say, okay, start this thing. They tell Hamas, you have been cool for some time, please do something, shake everywhere, so that, because we want to also do our own thing here, because, so that people will focus there. This is intelligent work. We know all these things. There is this grand deception of Nigeria unity and territorial integrity. All these deceptions are just to continue milking the oil and gas in Biafra. It's only thing, territorial integrity. Where is the basis of unity? When some part is at war of conquest against others. If you are talking of development, the Fulani, they don't even care. They don't know. They don't want to know what is development. What matters to them is that conquest. You don't resist them. You have to be a sheep or a cow. That's it. The example is, look at what is happening in Kaduna State. Ordinary protests. Workers' union that have the basic rights. These are the people. They come out to protest. But this guy, the midget, El-Rufai, you show them that, look, he has his own people too. He has his own myriads of soldiers, they are Majiris, that can come and now he used that pretext to send the police and the army, kill, shoot. And he'll call them, oh, we have hoodlums disturbing our state. The leader of the workers' union will be arrested. Anywhere you see him, bring him. Give us information, we crush them. This is only what they know. Crush them. Buy more gun, bring more gun. As they are doing Operation Restore Peace. They never restore peace in Borno, in the southeast. Remember Python dance? You know one thing, our people are stupid, our politicians. Their selfishness always make them. They act before they think. You know, I know some of them are regretting for even prescribing IPOB. I know some of the politicians in Biafra land. Some of them, their eyes are now open. They are regretting. But there's nothing they can do. When at first you try, you kill your brother now. So now, if they come to kill, they invited them for Python dance 1, 2, 3 to kill. Now, if they want to come, they say, don't come. You say, hey, we will expose you, even with video, that you invited us, and your people will just kill all of you. So, once you start evil, you continue. They say, okay, but take it easy now, I beg. Do you see how evil begets evil? There is one thing I want to play. Because these politicians, these are our politicians. I want to play the voice of Rocha Sokorocha, one explanation he made about Fulani headsmen. You know, they are still selling their ignorance. Either ignorance or mischievousness, mischief. Listen, please. I will explain why I play this.
I think, Sean, to the best of my understanding, we should even look beyond this and see the injustices going on within the headers arrangement. For example, have you ever seen a header before? If you have seen a header,
You don't call Fulani header, Fulani, you don't call Fulani headsmen headers. You remove that word Fulani because they are strictly warned. And you see how Fulani they play, you know, they fire at all in all on all cylinders. But if it is even on non-government, they say IPOB, you know. They call them Mazi NNAMDI'S to proscribe NNAMDI'S proscribe the IPOB. But here they remove that Fulani. They say headers, baptism to make it sound sexy. Headers. These are people. When it comes to killing their own, when it comes to bringing out their own for killing, they are champions. Continue listening, please. There is a reason why I brought this.
you see that these are children 12 years, 9 years, 13 years, 15 years, made to trek from 1,000 kilometers from Kano or from Sokoto or from Niger to Southeast. In the first place, this is a human rights issue. It's a labor law issue. It's child abuse. To get that children not going to school and get them to trek every day. They
are doing this. Is the Fulani. Good luck, Jonathan puts Almajiri school. They close them. They say they don't want. Instead of calling the spade, no, so that he's talking on national television. People watching, they say, oh, they don't know. Oh, headers. Okay, it's Nigerian headers anyway. Nigerian headers. It is only the Fulani that are nomads in Nigeria. Fulani that have no place to stay. They come from nowhere. Heaven knows where. They are nomads. And they love that nomadism because it helps them to conquer lands and implant themselves by force, committing terrorist activities. Do you understand? But these people, they will not talk about it. They will massage the words because they are under bondage.
Would have happened before 1960 where there were no roads. But right now, to have these children, that's my concern, that these are not going to school. And if you agree with me, these children do not own those cattle. Who own the cattle? Who own these cattle? These cattle are owned by eminent Nigerians. Some of them are even Southerners. Some of them are Northerners. But we have subjected these little children to travel 1,000 kilometers holding stick and then going to this.
You see why? You see all these people, politicians, southern politicians. Do you know that Saduana of Sokoto used to put it as a criteria for supporting you, for you being a governor of your state or a House of Assembly member, as a growing politician? They will impose on you that, look, one of the things is that one of the criteria is this: you must finance cows to be cow owner. People don't understand how Fulani is firing on all cylinders. That is why when our leader makes a speech or talks about footballer, foolish people will start talking because they don't know what is freedom fighting. What Fulanis are doing, they are using every situation possible. Before they support you, impose you to be a political leader of your community, they will you must invest on cow so that it will not seem it is only Fulani that own cows. You must own cows. We give you the Fulani headsmen, the boys, in order to head the cows, but you must pay and be the owner. Do you understand? So that tomorrow, if you allow if people are killing, it's not only Fulani cows. You must defend it because they know that they are using these cows as a means of conquest, grabbing land. Go on listening. Go on listening.
And coming to the point made by the southern governors, they are saying, look, our reason for saying we should abandon this is because the AK-47 that is involved within the headers, and then the headers that we used to know are the people that carry stick, not AK-47. And then when these cows come, they destroy people's crops. I think that's a concern. They're not saying they don't like cow meat. or they will not eat shaki, or they will not eat cow leg. They even love it more than the Northerners. So why would you stop it? But is the effect, rather than talking about how do I address the what do you call it, the AK-47 being carried now, and the destruction of properties or farmland. These are the two issues that is causing this controversy, and then we jump over it and politicize it. So my concern is that there are so many elements of this to do. But let me talk to the Nigerians for the first time as a businessman. Do you know how many billions of dollars this nation is missing by not handling this business of cattle in the Federal Republic of Nigeria? This business of cattle can create 1 million jobs for Nigerians if well managed. I wish Nigerians can call me, or the government will call me and say, look, Rochas, the 76 billion we want to give to you and share, take it and fix the cattle business. If I don't create 1 million jobs within the shortest possible time, then just know I'm not Rochas. This is business. What people will say, see money, and people are just joking with it. By now, do you know how much we used to be exporters of leather skin? What of the dairy products, the milk? So assuming we have this business now turning to business, do you know how many welders, how many fabricators will build the body carriers for these cows while we import the head from China and fix it? You know how many drivers? 2,000 trailers, 2,000 drivers, 2,000 used companies. It will create more than 2,000 jobs in the first instance. So why don't we look at the business? Who can export cows? Who can export the meat? Are we waiting now until we start importing meat from Nigeria, or from Somalia, or from Mali to import cow meat before we can eat meat? I think we should look at this. And then I think what the governors are saying, that they don't want cow meat or cow movement. They're saying, let it be ranched, let it be kept in a place where it should be kept. And
you know, these people that call themselves politicians or intellectuals, because they have risen to that stage whereby they are known. Sometimes I don't know the type of brain they have. Naturally, these buffoons, they don't know that Fulani, they are not about. It's not about cows. That cows. It's not about the cows. Our leader have spoken about this. That why is it okay? You Fulani cow. Why if they ranch it, organize it, they can be the highest exporter of milk and dairy products in the world. But that is not the problem of the Fulani. They are not, that cow you are seeing, they are not using it as business. Money they are looting from gas, oil and gas is enough. For that thing is just to use it as an excuse. They will recruit jihadists, ISIS jihadists from Somalia, from Sudan, Fulanis from all those places. Now, when they are coming into Nigeria, they will give them cows at the border with Niger. Okay, come as a cow, just carry stick, be following as cow. These people don't know that this cow is just a pretext. They are not there for cow, this and that. That is why normally what he is saying, he made sense, just like our leader have said. He made sense. If these are people that want cow, all their concern is the business about cow, they wouldn't have been even making cow to trek. It makes it lose value, lose milk, lose muscle. It become more muscular. So it will not produce many milk and meat. Do you understand? But they are using it as a pretext to grab land, so that one of my uncles who fought in the Civil War, he told me that he told us this story, that look, in the bush during the Biafra War, the Nigerian forces, they use cow. They first of all, inside the bush, inside the forest, they first of all push a first wave of cow. They will be coming, but you'll be hearing sound in the bush. Now they will think that it is the military. I mean, the Nigerian forces coming. They will be shooting. They know that they don't have too much bullets. They will be shooting before they can sight. Say no, na cows we are shooting. Many of their bullets have been exhausted and their war materials. Now after that, the Nigerian military will start coming at the back of the car. thousands of cows. They'll be slaughtered. It's exactly what they are using in our land. It is not about cow business. No, 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 no. They are using it as a pretext to cause problem, to make you. Okay, how do you say? Look at the way the Fulani politicians and all of them are saying. Oh, okay, Mietiala say, okay, Fulani, you have to come out from the south because they pursue you. When they pursue cow, does it mean they pursue you? If they say no, arrange your business so that it will not be hurting me. Is it who is pursuing who? You say in Kano that you don't need bars, and then you destroyed those that put millions and millions of naira into alcoholic beverage businesses. You destroy them. Did you hear any southern governor say, they say no more alcohol in your house? So you people can come back. Please come back. You see them, they adjust. Many of them adjust in other businesses because they go there to do business. That is how genuine they are. But in our own, the Fulani, the cow, they say, your cow is destroying our own farmland. You are creating artificial scarcity in our land. And when you come, you go to your people, Fulani, they go to the bushes, the forests. It is not our tradition. You go there and clear people's farms, people's forests. If you see forest, any forest you see in southern part of Nigeria, it belongs to somebody or a people. You don't go there because you see, it's a forest now, it's a nature, it fall down from heaven. Therefore, you have the right. You clear everywhere and start staying. From there, you start launching, doing evil, committing terrorist activities. The villagers are near you. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you are doing. They don't know who is there. And when we form ESN to flush out these people, they use their stooges as governors, as a political elite, like Sarkin Fulani of Imo State, to go after the people that are fighting against these terrorists. Do you see how they roll? Do you see? Are you listening? How they roll? And they will be telling you the unity of Nigeria. Oh, the unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. Even if the Fulani are killing everybody. If the other day, the man say, one Yusuf Fulani man, he say, the southern governors didn't consult, did they consult any Fulani leader in that their meeting? When they are in the hotel, did they consult them, any leader? You making love for us, you don't consult us. But you made law, Sharia law. Did you consult any southern or middle belt? Or non-Muslim? Do you consult anybody? You fight for what is right for you. And that is what we are doing in our land. In our land, it is against our tradition. It is against even our way of worship. For a foreigner to come inside our bush and just stay there, go and clear, you don't know what happened, you just go there and stay. It is against our way of worship, our traditional way of worship, that you use your animal to destroy somebody's farm crops. It is anathema. We call it abomination. It doesn't happen in our land. So why do you want us to respect your own side, but you are imposing your own system on us in our own land? Don't you see that there is no basis for Nigeria unity? Do you see that? And they are making us to even lower our standard, to even defend those that we are not supposed to defend. Do you see that there is no basis for Nigeria unity? We either destroy Nigeria or Nigeria will destroy all of us. I'm telling you honestly. People don't understand what this thing means. But Nigeria, if we don't destroy Nigeria, Nigeria will destroy our ways of lives. Our way of lives. That is it. That thing, the way our people used to tell even their elder or their older men and women truth, you will destroy it. You will continue defending evil, and that is how evil befalls a people, because everybody becomes Nigerianized. You know, Nigerianization is the same thing as Fulanization. You must bow to the Fulani. You must bow. After all, Saduana of Sokoto is the supreme leader of all the Muslims, including Christians and even non-Muslims in Nigeria. Do you understand? Whereas also he is the leader of what do you call him? The traditional rulers in the whole Nigeria. You don't contest. It's incontestable. You don't contest it. Why can't people, why can't people ask questions about it? Why can't people? Okay. You see what Rapture, the way they think that the Fulani, they are doing business is about cow business, but it is not true. The entire indigenous population of Nigeria are the losers in this fake unity of Nigeria. Do you see when is it Senate President Ahmad Lawan, what he said, and even Baja Biamila, they condemn certain governors, and they even pointed out that elected leaders, elected officials, that is governors or senators, should not be leading agitations, which means they are not there. Just as the confirmation of what Dave Omahi said, his pronunciation, that they are not elected to do the wish of the people. They are there to defend the tenets of the Nigerian Constitution. It is confirmed by these people. They say elected officials, they are not there. They are not there to lead agitation. What do you mean by agitation? When something is going wrong, the people will rise up and say, we don't want this. So then why are they elected? To maintain that status quo of the politician. You know, Nigeria belongs to politicians and foreigners only. That is why there is no way in their statements, all these politicians, you see, they include ordinary people. Never. They never include people. They say stakeholders. That is including the elites, the politicians. We are the people to chart a way forward. No space for the people. Because if they see the people as objects, tools that are used to, staircase, ladders, tools that are usable. During the election, now they remember the people, they arm them, thugs, as hoodlums. That is why even when you see teachers protesting against non-payment of their salaries, they will see governors come out and call them, these are hoodlums, don't mind them. They call the whole people, they call them hoodlums. Because that is the way they take the people. See this man, President of the Senate, Dr. Ahmed Lawan, has faulted the Southern Governors Forum for calling for the restructuring of the country, saying it was wrong for elected officials to lead such agitation. Do you see? It was wrong for elected. Now who should lead the agitation? Is it the people, when they come out, you say they are hoodlums, kill them, crush them? Do you see how a mess? Nigeria is just a mess for everybody. A quagmire. You come out to protest, they say you are hoodlums, kill them. You agitate, you bring a right letter for this and that. You say no. People in diaspora have no right to write letters to agitate for what is happening. No. Nothing. Just stay there. For them being law-abiding citizens, you just stay there, accept everything verbatim. The politicians say what they do, they shit their pants. You accept, you swallow it, you lick it for them. Oh, you are law-abiding citizens. Take this 1,000 naira, go and eat for the day. They loot everywhere. They do anything they want with impunity. The population is nothing to them. But I challenge the Nigerian populace because they are stupid. They leave these people. That is why they are doing things with impunity. Nigeria is a place. Sometimes it's baffling. Police people are not living. Their living condition is the worst in the whole world for policemen. When you look at their barracks, where they are staying, human beings, it's lesser than poultry farms. I'm telling you, where chickens sleep. Now they don't pay them, and they don't pay them even nice. They owe them salaries. Instead of the policemen to rally or to protest or to turn their guns against all those suffering them, they will say, no, no, na big men now. What thing we go do? We go protect them. They will go out on the streets, start molesting poor people that are suffering like them to collect money. Why you no go give me? I beg, give me $100, otherwise I'll kill you and nothing will happen. And you will give him 100 naira. If you don't give him, you will kill him. Poor people suffering the same thing like him. Instead of going to turn against the cause of your misery, they will go still. They will, because everybody see the poor masses as a very stupid. People that if you look, you know, water is very neutral. That is why you use it to wash everything. If you see any dirty, you wash it with water, H2O, because it's saturated. It doesn't react. Anything you bring, put it in water, it will swallow. It's not like acid. You see acid or alkaline, you know, it looks like water, but you don't touch it. You don't carry dirt, you put inside it. You don't touch it anyhow. You don't wash anything on it, because there is something you put, it catch fire. It's not saturated. Do you understand the logic? The Nigerian population is like water. Anything you do, they accept. Police, they don't pay police. So instead of rioting, turning their guns against the people that are owing the politicians, they protect the politicians and take order from them, and they say, go and make money with the people. Now they go, you know, causing more misery to Okada riders, to keke napepes, to taxi drivers, to ordinary people buying and selling, to people in the streets, ordinary teachers. Before you pass, you must pay. Otherwise, I'll kill you. Nothing will happen. Do you see how miserable everybody is in Nigeria? Do you see it? Army, the same thing. When they suffer, they don't give them weapon in Borno to fight Boko Haram. They don't pay them. They don't give them. They show their house where they are located. They show nothing is being given to them. Now, instead of them to turn against their seniors, those making life miserable for them, they will come out on the street in order to molest people, poor people. Do you see that what we are doing the right thing? Do you see it? Do you see why Nigerians are the lowest of the low in human being? Do you understand? If not for the awakening IPOB have brought up, you know, I call it the awakening. That is what, this awakening is what made Europe what it is today. For you to start looking for visa to go to Europe, is the awakening, awareness, making people conscious of their role in life, what they should do, what their role as a human being, their real behavior, having common sense. That is what we preach here. Do you understand what I mean? It is high time for us to do away with this baseless unity of Nigeria. There is no, what is unity of Nigeria? What? When the Fulani believe that they are supreme against others. Is it when Letu Buhari had to support Idi Omaru, a Fulani from Niger Republic, against Peter Onu in 1985? Many people don't know this. But when there was election for the then Organization of African Unity that mutated into African Union today, there were two people that were contesting for the post. Do you understand? Peter Onu was even the temporal acting Secretary General. Acting. He is there already. But they need to do election to solidify it. He is learned. He is qualified for the job. Buhari was the president, the military leader or military head of state of Nigeria at that time, 1985. Election time for them to support either one Fulani from Niger Republic called Idi Omaru, or to support his own comrade fellow citizen, Peter Ono, but he's an Igbo man, Igbo Nigerian, Igbo man. You know, Buhari, openly he supported Idi Omaru because he's a Fulani man. He cared less about Nigeria, who he was the head of state that time. And you are talking about the unity of Nigeria. There is no basis for the unity of Nigeria. Is it when Fulani fights every other tribe, including what I think yesterday? They were fighting the Nupe people of Kwara State. Nupe people. Because they destroyed their farmland, their crops with cows. The same cows. Everybody is being turned into cows. Roger Sokorocha discussing cows. Roger Biamila, cows. Everybody, cows. Every Nigerian, cows. The same cows they use. And Nupe people rose up from Kwara State. And people died. And they call it clash. Farmers' headers clash. Is it when the Fulani government of Nigeria is killing and abducting Biafrans with the pretext of Operation Restore Peace without justice? How can you restore peace when there is no justice and equity? How? Just tell me how. You know, all these our politicians and other intellectuals, they say they know something. But ask this police commissioner, how are you going to restore peace in Southeast, in our land, in Biafra land, which they call Southeast? How are you going to restore without justice and equity? When our people are killed and slaughtered any time by the Fulani terrorists and nothing happens, how are you going to restore peace? There will be no more peace. Even the governor, the southern governor, they said it. They want Nigeria with peace and equity, which they can never have. Which means without peace and equity, there will be no Nigeria. That is what it means. Do you understand? Are you talking about the place where you defend the terrorists, Fulani terrorists? Are you talking to defend them? Where they defend the Fulani terrorists? Sheikh Gumi, all of them, they defend their own, telling you that, oh, these people, they are victims. These terrorists, they are victims. They are very good people, oh, but the situation make them to enter into that business. So don't blame them. You pay them money, make them well. So, do you see how they operate? Is that the Nigeria with the unity of Nigeria that you want? There is no basis for the unity of Nigeria. The entire indigenous population of Nigeria are the losers in this fake unity of Nigeria. Do you understand? Our people are pointing at their own fellow brothers and sisters to be slaughtered by the Nigerian army and the Nigerian military. Where is your conscience? Because of this fake unity, Nigeria unity, there is no basis for Nigerian unity. Otherwise, we continue like this for thy kingdom come, vying for supremacy. The Fulani will be there conquering, and you will be there making peace. Always you are peaceful. Oh, you are a peaceful man. You are suffering everything. Now swallow it. No, leave now. Because of the unity of Nigeria, let us forget it. They kill you, they tell you forget it because of the unity of Nigeria. They maim you, they tell you, oh no, you remember, your side is the most peaceful part of Nigeria. So please, don't do anything. There is no basis for the unity of Nigeria, please. This is where I'm going to stop. And I will open my lines. I will open my lines. But before that, I will go into a few minutes break.
One day we must be free. Elohim, yeah, we told us to go. Biafra is guarantee. God people around the world will to say, hey you man, hey you matter. Innocent people are dying every day. Cats shouldn't not crying every day. Let me tell you what you need to know. Freedom is guaranteed. Let me tell you what you need to know. You must be free. Hey, 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 are you going to marry? Freedom, oh freedom. Are you going to marry? None kind of freedom. Are you going to marry? Are you going to marry? Biafra's freedom. Hey, are you going to marry? A lot is green, better green. Tell the cheese to the enemies. They call me evil and Hebrew. Say the same, we will never give up. We made a creed, now you wanna go. Tell the world that I got it straight. Hey, are you going to marry? Hey, are you going to marry?
Biafra no gaga lota one day people keep here when I come you think it was a guy gamma can answer this guy who didn't hit you we better sleep achito mmadụ achito nama mgbe ụfọdụ mmadụ ga ụzọ ya na mananya onye ekwu okwu asịsị weta eke ekwu we can't continue like this we have come to restore Biafra or die restoring Biafra agha Ethiopia Gani Baga Ethiopia Gani Baga Ethiopia Gani Baga Ethiopia Gani Baga Umuchineka Jawi Baga Ethiopia Gani Baga Anige Buso Baga
all over the world. Remember today, truth is life. Truth is life. We are Biafrans. We are not Fulani. Yoruba is our closest relative. Hausa is our closest relative. Middle Belt is our
Caller on
closest
signal,
relative.
please hold on.
We
I'll
will
come
not
to you.
have your
Hold the
people.
line. I'll come to you. Caller on
And
signal.
your people should not attempt, never dream of it. as you are hearing this message today, Yoruba, make sure that you embrace the only savior that you are seeing on this planet Earth to save your race. By the name, Mazi Johnathan Chinedu, the savior of the whole human being on this planet Earth. Let any priest, Madibanda Anyandu, if you know you are a religious leader, come out, I challenge you today. Even Pope, I challenge you. Come out and prove it. Come out and prove that you are a man of Chukwukabiam. Come out and prove it. Let today stand a warning to every human race on this planet. No party can stop Biafra restoration. Because what? We bear the name. We are the only race on this planet Earth that bears the name of the creator of the. These people don't even know who Chukwukabiam is. Chukwukabiam, what can one road catch? When you tell me that I'm going to tell you, something for the lower. Oh, you know what? The question that everybody is to sorrow about that sales. The question be go be work at about. On a laptop, the started of Friday, the Highland, and I have to shiri. I make a sacrifice. All the governors get prepared. Everybody, all can I have prepared. No, you. Yeah, we are not joking here. My daughter, they will be a friend. He has been carried at this message. Ipob, you are very, very fortunate to witness the end of the war. For Biafra to come, so that we, the nation, we need again to testify to the whole world that we are the children of the creator himself. Okay. You see, second right, chapter 16, from verse 1 to end. Very, very important. But you see verse 8, verse 14, verse 15, verse 16, verse 31, verse 35, verse 37, verse 40, verse 73, and verse 74. Very, very important. Very, very, all the world powers, every nation, including our beloved relatives Israel, get prepared for the end, because what the war is swimming. If they don't allow Biafra, tell them not to set the war, so that every human being will live in peace on this earth that is under our papa. Then you are done. You see Ezekiel chapter 39 from verse 1 to end. You see verse 3. You see verse 7. You see verse 11. You see verse 25, verse 26, verse 27, and verse 28. Chicken now. Okay, money roka, don't think I fall. Tell them not the candle. Tell them let it through. They will come in here. Full and study it very well. We are waiting for it. We want to come and take our land. All these governors are still today, shutting them no more. All these governors today, Ulukulikwe, 67 to 70 is going to be a chance play for what is about to come. Because they are going to remember that two people, common sense, you kill his father, you kill his mother, you know Shekato, you are suffering us. You are helping the world to take the only piece of life that the Creator gave us. After our generation, so the next generation of that has to come, including your own children, will not have a place to live on this earth. Chance to it to pass the logo. You don't believe that you're going to follow. You don't believe that you're going to talk about together. You work on what you know. You can't. I thought I can't to tell her. You don't talk about government to tell her that you're going to lack a little time for your work to talk. No, we shall have to time with it. Let them not the gathering of Potonia Blabam. One of the two, you might like them go. They are all Biafra.
Oh, must have Biafra. There were. Caller on signal, please. Thank you for holding on. Start by giving us your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program.
Mazi. Hello, Mazi, I'm with you.
Welcome to the program. Please go on and off your radio. Talk to me, please, via your phone directly, please. Go on.
Yeah, I'm talking to you via my phone right now.
Go on.
Good evening, Mazi. My name is Emmanuel. Okoro Igwe.
Welcome to the program.
Hello, can you hear me, sir?
The world is listening. Please go on. I don't want to interrupt you every minute.
Yes,
go on.
Yes, I'm from Obingwa in Abia State. Yeah, I'm calling to emphasize on some kind of things that have been disturbing me, like things that I have in mind, like suggestion towards our master said, Mazi Johnathan Chinedu, one. So I was trying to say, after digging the trenches, I think we need snipers and snipers, hunters that can be looking.
Mazi, there are some things. It's not this. We are not calling to give. These are security. You don't have snipers on air. You know, we should be reasonable. Yeah. Our enemies, everybody is listening. You understand me?
Yeah.
So that is it. You don't go that side. That is a very sensitive side. You don't go there. Okay, what our leader said, very knowledgeable people will understand what he said, of which I know you are.
Yes.
Because as a family member, we was Agwahana Yokunilu, we understand immediately. Go on, please.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Mazi. I am not registered as an Ipob member.
That is why. Listen to me. Let me tell you something. Listen, please. Yeah. You're on signal, so it doesn't cost you much. You are not on direct line. Do you see most of the victims that the Zoom military are in our land? Most of the victims, our people they are killing. They are people that don't call them. No, I'm not the IPOB member. Because real hardcore IPOB, we communicate. Once we communicate, we know how we do things. Communication will reach everybody, and things we have. You know, everybody. Once we say something, everybody understands. But it is people that no, I'm not, and they become victim. And many of the people IPOB is scattering for are even not our family members. We are all indigenous people of Biafra. We are all indigenous persons of Biafra. Yes. So this is one difficult because all of us are the same. But we should join hands together in order to fight this evil. We see that IPOB, Mazi Johnathan Chinedu's way of operation, mode of operation, IPOB's modus operandi is working. So what makes us not to be active in contributing our own quota? My brother, go on. That is why I say, you see, that is why you only hear the voice on air and you come. I know immediately you talk. I know, because a real family member will not comment on that because we know. Go on, Mazi. Mazi, are you still here? No. It seems you are not. I have to pick another caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program.
Hello?
Mazi, welcome to the program. You are on air, please. The whole world is listening.
Okay. Good evening, Mazi Johnathan.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you very much. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I am a native of Ishiagu, Ebonyi State, Biafra land. I greet you once more, Mazi Johnathan. I greet my leader, our leader, Mazi Johnathan Chinedu, for a time like this. You are talking about Nigeria. There is nothing like unity in Nigeria. That of language is what Fulani are using to deceive the gullible ones from the south. Anybody talking about unity in Nigeria is deceiving
himself or herself, you can see that British designed Nigeria to be hellfire as a country. There's nothing that will change Nigeria to be a unity country. There's nothing. Okay, look at El-Rufai. People are demonstrating that they have not paid salary for only God knows how many months. Instead of them to take care of those people have families. But what they will do is to look for Alamajiris, Hausa people, that they don't want them to go to school. They are using them to destroy other people who came up to voice for the wicked government of Nigeria. Nigeria was designed to continue backward every year by year. You will see no light. You will see no work. Those who are working will not be paid. And the so-called politician will be stealing so much, taking the money to Europe and America and other countries of the world. This Lai Mohammed, sometimes when we're in a radio Biafra, when some of the name of this politician, Lai Mohammed stole over $2 billion in America. So the same like Chibika Mechi, so all of them, they are stealing the money to use to develop Nigeria, to bank abroad for the white people to use and develop their place. So if anybody is talking about unity, that is deceiving people. That is why our leader last 9/5, that is May 5, where he talked about TB Joshua and all fraudsters, calling them man of God in Nigeria. These people who are praying for Nigeria are criminals. Until people understand that many things is wrong in Nigeria, many things. The Fulani are controlling both religion, Christian religion and Muslim religion, and all over Nigeria, everything is belong to Fulanis. And that is not enough. The Fulanis are now trying to make sure they catch up all the local government. That is why they are talking about rugas in all local governments. So that a time will come, they will get in their chairman of local government from Fulanis in all the local government. They will also get senators and governors from all over the whole Nigeria if things continue. Fulani have a very bad plan for other ethnic groups living in Nigeria. The worst thing that happened to Fulanis are our leader and IPOB. That is why they are doing everything to see they will destroy IPOB. But Chukwuokika Abiyama, who is leading our leader and IPOB, has made it difficult for them to achieve their aim. Fulanis are Satan on earth working for British. And if Fulanis continue as is going, the plan of Fulanis is to make sure Africa remains poor. That is why they are operating from different countries up to Nigeria to make sure the African leader will remain slave in the hands of white people. So many
Now,
times
round up, please.
it's wrong
How many
in
people?
Nigeria.
Thank you.
Nigeria must divide now, or else the trouble is going to be tough. More than what we can see now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi.
All hail Biafra.
All must hail Biafra. Thank you very much. We must continue. You know, the Fulani, they are this, they are that, they are conquering, they are this and that. It is we, the indigenous people that makes them popular, that makes them larger than life. I'm telling you, that is it. It is indigenous people. If not for the stupidity of the indigenous population, I'm telling you honestly, these people, they are nothing. Let me pick this call. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. I want to use this. My name is Stanley. I'm calling from Sweden. I want to use this opportunity to thank you, Mazi, for your analysis this evening. And I want to also thank our people, the IPOB, that have started this. Today, those that called us miscreants, they themselves have become the miscreants. And I want to urge our people to understand that this battle is not only for IPOB. We are in this together, every one of us. Not just the Biafrans, but the Ipob as well, and the Middle Belt. So we are all in this mess brought to us by those who are living like animals and wish that everyone else should live like animals. I thank God today, more especially for the fact that we have somehow come a long way and stopped talking about the international community to come to help us. Today we have been able to understand that we have to do this by ourselves. And I want to urge everyone actually to know that it is up to you and I. We must come up with different strategy to take these good for nothing people out of our land. Today, they are in Owerri. This evening I even heard that they are shooting at a place called Ikenebu. They are shooting, but they came and they told us that they are for peacekeeping. They have come to keep peace, while they came with their guns and to rape our sisters, to kill us at will. They think that is before they can come operation this, operation that, to deceive our people. But my greatest joy is because we have actually to understand their strategies, and it will not be like the same anymore. They know that we are formidable and we are working assiduously. And this time around, it's either they move out of our land or we die with them. So these Fulanis are the most lazy people I have seen on earth. They are shameless. They don't want to live on their own because they lack the ability to live on their own. They lack the confidence to be on their own. All they want is to Islamize everybody, take everybody and command and control everybody. So every other people, every other region in that contraction want to be on their own because they are human beings. Only the animals that cannot be, they need to feed on something or somebody because they lack the ability, they lack the confidence. That's why they have become a sort of parasite on our life, on the life of people. The ones want to be their own, therefore want to be on their own because they are the Middle Belt want to be on their own. Only the Fulani The Fulanis, that's the only people who are a parasite, who want to kill at will, who can never do anything good for themselves, who are shameless to the core, that they must feed on others. They must have a free ride. Without the free ride, they cannot live. They get a quota in education. They get 30, they get into 30%, they are into the university. But our people will score 200 and they will never get into the same university. At the end of the day, they come out and they will still come and serve under these idiots. So time has gone, and a new dawn is coming soon. So I want to urge Biafrans and everyone, never come to say that you're not a Biafra, you don't attend meeting, you're not doing yourself any good. You are just being a novice, and they are just being taking yourself outside the family. So I don't know if you want to become prodigal in your own house. So what I'm saying in essence is that we must come up, everyone, because when they will come for you, they will never gonna ask you if you're an IPOB member or not. And I want to say that those people who proscribe us, who call us terrorists, time will come for you. You have called us terrorists, making it easier for idiots to come and hunt for our life. I want to also tell you that your own time is coming. And when we have paid with our blood, you will never live with us in that land. Otherwise, we all perish. Mazi, thank you so much this evening. I am so grateful listening to you this evening.
Thank you.
May
very
God
much.
bless and strengthen you.
And you
Thank
too.
you so much, Mazi. Bye-bye.
And you too. Thank you very much. You know, there is no basis for Nigeria unity. Go on, say this. I challenge Nigerian journalists to boldly go and ask this man, why did he make this statement, and after he went back. Caller on direct line, Mazi, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
God bless you, sir. Mazi Johnathan.
And you too.
It's me, Mazi. Yes, sir. It's me, Mazi Ivan, calling from Abani.
Welcome to the program.
You remembered me?
Yes, of course. Of course, I do. You are calling from Nasarawa, right?
Yeah, from Abani.
Okay.
From Abani, sir.
Okay.
In Kano West, Biafran land.
Okay, go on.
Yes, sir.
Go on.
Yes, I am the one that used to speak both in Hausa with our brother.
Go on. I understand. Go on.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Although I came home little a bit, but at the last your program, your broadcast, I heard when you talk about Gawan said about unity in Nigeria. Well, in time of Nigerian unity requirement, in their own unity, the people misunderstood them. Of course, they are in unity. As many as are wicked with them, that is their unity. As many that they corrupt, that is their unity. As many as are embezzlers, in that their federal government contraption called Nigerian government, that is their unity. Unity in stealing, unity in wickedness, unity in shedding of blood, and they will try to secure their own children and their own wives. But they see another man, they make him to be a widow. They see a woman, they make her to be a widower. And they will make them to be childless. And they make some children to be fatherless and motherless. That is their unity. Unity in wickedness. What is their unity? When they cheat you, you don't talk. What is their unity? When they try to succumb you to be very submissive under Fulani Caliphate wickedness, that is their unity. What is their unity? Their unity is to see that they give AK-47 to Fulani to snatch people's inheritance and to do away with people's indigence, and then they will occupy there. That is their unity, their devilish unity. But I am happy today that not only Biafran understood, but Biafran Radio University has done much and the great work, opening people's eyes And I thank God that those that are miscreants, we are being tagged miscreants. But I don't know who is now miscreants among the people that tagged us such things. It is in this Nigerian contraption that a thief have a fair hand against somebody that he came to steal his property. And that very person, the owner of the property, will become a robber. It is in this Nigerian federal government terrorism. But I am happy that their devilish unity, it has come to an end. And I'm still encouraging every indigenous people of these nations, both in the east, west, south, in the north, as many as are now rising up. You are the owner. You are the indigenous in your inheritance. And the Fulani Caliphates that do not know where they come from, fugitive as they are, thieves, armed robbers, and they come to do jihad. They go to do jihad. Well, but I promise them, in as much as Chukwu Kikabiyama is concerned, because this is God's own program. No man, no woman, no boy, no girl, no devil, no demon that will stop Biafran restoration. We did it before, and we are going to do it again. But this time around, Fulani, at the end of this game, Fulani will be swept off here on earth when time comes. Okay, now I think they don't begin they find solutions, small. They don't talk about peace. No matter, forget about even that one where just they make stay in the challenge. Eastern governors and Southern governors that went for meeting, as devilish as they are. When they went to establish their Hizbah in Kano, when they went to establish Sharia in the north, when they went to establish their jihad, who do they consult it? But when any other tribe rises to do anything, it becomes a problem. That I am encouraging the other tribes here in that contraption called Nigerian, the devilish Uyiboman country formed by him for Fulani, for their bloodshedding. I am still encouraging every one of you. Arise. Kutashi tsefa, to yaku mutanen Arewa, kutashi tsefa a yanzu hakan gana. Wallahi tallahi sai su ba fulatani sai su ci garin su ba baka ba. Su kwana lami lahiya. A garin ya, saboda Allah, wai harsa guda ɗaya sai ita soma sauran harsunan a cikin ƙasan gabaki ɗaya ya musu dinniya da kwaciya saboda Allah ba. Amma insha Allah, ƙarshen su ta zo. Ku ‘yan bafulata ne, ba ku ne kuke da gwamnatin Najeriya ba? To, tawatar. Babu korishe da baka. Duniya mazan kwama ce, jan karago namijin aiki, ta kasa ta dabo ce. Amma in bayar gaskiya, ƙarshen ku ta riga ta iso. Nan kasar Biafra, kun taso zuwa musu yaƙi, kuna shan jinin su, an kyale ku, an hana ku kiwon akuya, kun ka kyale ta tana aiwa, shegunawa sinenu, yan kwacaka, banza ta kora wuce. Wallahi mun a yanzu hakan gana sai mun ga abin da take turawa budunedi muna hikai sinenu yanzu ga ku bayyana mun ita kusalin ku ina kwazon ku kun gudo daga ina kun san kusolin ku dan banza ta korawo wala mun ta samu yanzu hakan gana sai an nuna muku da dorina sai da igiyan ruwa shegu nawa Allah tsine har sama da kasa duniyan ku har duniya ta bakwai ku Allah tsine ku da ku da jikokin ku da kakannin ku ne nu barayin banza mun gaye Mazi Johnathan,
thank you,
sir. God bless you, sir.
And you too. Thank you.
All help Biafra.
Almost help Biafra. Thank you very much. Yeah. Caller on WhatsApp, Mazi, welcome to the program. Thanks for holding on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Mazi Johnathan.
Welcome to
From
the
here.
program.
Yeah, my name is Mazi Emeka. I'm calling from Indianapolis, USA. Mazi, thank you for once more for today teaching. Mazi, true. I'm confused now that all these our leaders, these people are not human beings. Look at the way you analyze the Fulani plan against our own race. You will not see a leader that will say the proscribe IPOB to be a terrorist. Because the Fulani have given you a cow. You can't proscribe the fourth deadliest people in the world, which is Fulani S-men. Fulani man will come out in the media and say the Fulani, they are headers. But you are calling an IPOB member, a doctor, are in IPOB. And even some members are military in America, yeah. And you telling the person is a terrorist. You see why God bless Mazi Johnathan Chinedu to bring Mazi Johnathan Chinedu at this point in time. Most of the people don't even know what is going on. And because of what is happening in Nigeria, to go home, that doesn't agree me at all. Mazi, when I lose hope, going to Nigeria, this Agatu killing. When this dead Buhari enter post, Agatu killing. If you see people, more than 5 lorry, more than 5 trailer, carry dead body, and somebody will say, why you don't want to visit home? What am I going to visit home? If a Bruce Merrick in America, yeah, can burn himself ablaze, sell himself ablaze for our own people in Biafra land, why can't you do the same thing? When you see evil, you call evil, evil. Sometimes I wonder, all these intellectual, so-called professor in Nigeria, maybe those people are human beings. That's what our leader said. He met a man in a flight. There's any Africa I see, call himself a professor. You will find the person. Mazi, according to my research, because Radio Biafra taught teachers many of something. Radio Biafra is not teaching only freedom fighter. Radio Biafra teach you how to live as a normal human being. We do many things outside of Radio Biafra. I went to research, Mazi. The first prime minister of Nigeria, Tafawa Balewa, in 1947, said that Nigeria can never be one country. That Nigeria creation is British selfish interest.
It's Azuki that convinced him.
Culture. So, in 1940, in 1950 something, Zeke now said the same thing. That Nigeria can never work. That is either they divide in peace or in pieces worse than what's happening in Congo. In 1959, Obafemi Awolowo, and these are the founding fathers of the country. Obafemi Awolowo said Nigeria is a mere geographic expression which can never stand. Tell me, all these intellectuals, call yourself professor, can they stand on that and work how to dissolve the country peacefully? Like you analyze about Singapore and Japan. Singapore is one of the most beautiful countries. The way Dubai is, that's how Singapore is. They build the airport on top of water, on top of sea, Singapore airport, on top of sea. Have you been there today? Can they build that kind of thing? And you see people working against conquering our land for the Fulani because of longer throw, because of they are selfish and greedy, jealous. That's why you see our people, a professor, will be having Igbo meeting in diaspora. In that Igbo meeting, there will be praying with call and out with English language. You are blessing call and out in Igbo. You are speaking, praying with English language. Tell me the meaning. Those people really know what you are fighting for. If not Mazi Johnathan Chinedu, Nigeria or land will conquer by themselves. A Fulani man come out and tell southern Nigeria that you consult a Fulani, and till today, I never hear no southern governor or politician speak against them. That's a Fulani man. And they want me to believe that we want one country, a country we visit, we'll be hiding, scared. You can't even sleep no normal. They're visiting. Why can't you join this movement so that we can rebuild our land? People hungry go to Nigeria. Nigeria is not hungry at all. Because the amount of what is happening in Nigeria, like you said, they close companies in America. Yeah, only campaign I used to see in the campaign election is amount of jobs they will create, amount of jobs they will create. If you have our guests, a better for when they come to talk to any guests, that's why they cripple the economy so that everybody will see allergy as a politician, as a rich man. Nigeria is the only country politicians are showing off their car. There's something I watched in Facebook this morning, yesterday. You know, Malayan son got admission in Utah in America. Yeah, you know, post on Facebook. Someone now comment. Do you know? In a car school for your children. Why can't you build that kind of school in Nigeria? Yeah. Somebody now comment again. Jealousy people. He said to Tapa from Diloma Malaye. You are now telling him, is he only him a senator? Is only Malaye a government official in Nigeria? Just imagine. Together, that's why some people, even some people claiming the Ipob, they don't listen to Biafra. That's why somebody will be fighting, clean themselves for admin. In what's up to me? Sometimes I ask myself, is there anything they're getting from title, content or not content? Nothing. Because what? They don't listen to Biafra. Even many contentors don't have face, they don't post nothing about Biafra on Facebook. They don't have Twitter, but they're struggling to do notice me eye service. Let them to see. Let them see the to rescue our race. If you rescue your race, will you be supporting ESM with $20 or $10? You don't understand the meaning of survival. We are fighting for survival of our race. Our race is going to extinction. That is why many things are fighting our land is too much. See Oduduwa. Let us not be surprised. Oduduwa officers get freedom. Because none of them they preserve their culture. That is why Joy Boko will come out and be talking, killing the IPOBC in Lagos. I grew up in Yoruba. Yoruba will see Joy Boko as Omahale or a bastard Omahale. They'll be laughing at him. They will know him as a betrayer. He can't impress them. Because Joy Boko knows that our culture, the churches have destroyed our culture. But Sonny Bo is stronger than Tinubu. He's stronger than Obasanjo. Because Obasanjo and Tinubu, they go to the doctor to make charm. But Sonny Bo know the root. You know the bush will enter again, live and concord. That's why all the Yoruba are following him. Because they know that Sonny Bo know their culture. He's stronger than he's stronger than the Ghanaians. Because he knows the culture, he knows their root, their ancestral power. He have it. Will you tell me it's a Yoruba man coming out to say the key every Yoruba agitator like Joy Bokwe? They will enter house and show him paper. Okay? Many things Mazi Johnathan Chinedu is fighting. I don't see how people will listen to Mazi Johnathan Chinedu and still fighting against it. Mazi Johnathan Chinedu, when Biafra come, is he only him who will enjoy Biafra? Everybody is for our own children. That's why you see coordinator, we hate somebody because I'm calling Edo Biafra every day. Edo Biafra, they don't take mopo to hold Edo Biafra. Yeah. Everybody would sometimes I will try Edo Biafra 80 times to get in. Okay? But somebody you can't call, you don't call the booth, man, the person that is calling, you don't do nothing. Charity begin at home. You can't put transmitter in your homeland. But someone that is doing it, you'll be trying to support the person. This is one thing. We need to, we Edo Biafra students, learn from Mazi Johnathan Chinedu. We don't see anything beyond that. Okay, now, many of our people were surprised. Many of our youth back home are not supporting what you are doing, and not from what you are doing. Because of what? We are shouting here, Mazi Johnathan Chinedu, remember many years ago, okay, our brother, okay, funny. Put transmitter in your land. Information is power. Information is what the CNN can use to destroy Jonathan regime. In my place of work here, I see kidnapping Chibok girls here, corruption. CNN bring information is power. Okay? That is the media war they are fighting now against Israel. Put transmitter in your community.
Mazi, round
Put
up.
transmitter.
Mazi, round up.
Put transmitter in your community so our people can learn. Thank you, Mazi. Let me drop it here.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Many people are calling, honestly. I have to pick. Let me go to, is it Signal? Caller on Signal, you have been calling. Please tell us your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program. Caller on Signal, are you there? For the last time, caller on Signal, you have been calling. Can you hear me? No. I pick another call. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, my brother.
Welcome to the program. Oh, the my brother.
Yes.
Go on.
Yes, yeah, I'm gonna things in treat matra and Dubai, and baby na buy. My and na kwa board the because imana na lobo ya na mena we huge. Oh, huge kana there. So in Dubai no na buy. We supposed to know that this tracking of 18, I want to go on a tracking of 18. This tracking of 18, you have to separate your business number to IPAB number because they are using business artists and calling our people and arresting them. Some are using ladies and calling them and arresting them.
Another news, breaking news in this their so-called Bubago and Nigerian soldiers.
Yes.
They are currently using white sienna to pick our people from house to house.
Yes.
To pick and shoot. They are shooting them at sites, picking them in Abakaliki and on the Chibweze local government area of Ebony State. This is what they are doing. Go on.
Yeah, this one now you said night. One of the things made me to call on this night. We are Biafrans and our fathers go the Biafran war and did their best. Now we are living in a Western world. Most of us are living in the country who are producing one or two things. You see, the boss in the concert house and the kid in his home. And in Uganda, they kill our people in their home. There is something we have to introduce our people at home. One person stay at home in his house. When the zoo come to arrest him, he can defeat 100 people. You know that. Israel are using drone now to intercept rockets coming from Palestine. There is something we have to do. Only one person can overpower 100 Nigerian soldiers and still go away, still play with them. They will not know. There's something we have to do. Our people are living everywhere. We have to go on the ground and see what can we do. Once they come to their home, once they do something, all of them now will be confused immediately. And once they enter their nose, they'll be sleeping. They will shut in their eyes. My eye, I cannot see again. I cannot see again. And people will go. We have to introduce many things. We have to invent many things. We have to put some people in the school. I feel we are everywhere. We are more than all the time. We have to put some people in the school to learn many things. We need to invent things to help our people. More new technologies. This thing we are doing, we need more power to defeat our enemies. All hail Biafra.
Hey Biafra, thank you very much. We must continue. Caller on direct line, thank you for holding on, Mazi. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Oh yes, Mazi, I can hear you loud and clear.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, Mazi. Thank you for your good job. My name is Mazi Johnathan. I am calling from United States of America, and I reside here in Washington, D.C. I am from Amibo Inolo, Amibo home of the tiger, and Amibo home of King Jaja. For all the good job you do for Biafra. Yes, Mazi, my take to everything that you said is, honestly, almost 99.9% of what we are looking for. The ball is not in the court of us today. It is in the hand of the youth of Nigeria. Mazi NNAMDI'S have done a very wonderful job by arousing the consciousness of the youth of Nigeria. And I thank God that all the youth, all of them now, they have aroused. And there is no two ways about it. The reason why I am saying this is that the youth of Nigeria, if you check, these are the youth that have been deprived. These are the youth that have been molested. They have been subjugated. These youths are so angry. They are very angry and very aggressive. The youth, they're going to, one day something is going to happen. Because these youth are very suicidal and homicidal. These youth are unemployed youth that do not have anything to show for their life. They've been hopeless because of the situation of Nigeria. And the people are still thinking that it is, a play. That is what they are thinking. So what I am urging the youth, you don't have anything to live for. What you have to do is that you have to do what you have to do because it's all about your life. You are fighting for the restoration of your dignity, for the preservation of your life. The only thing I want to tell you, you are the youth in Nigeria, all of us are bleeding. It's affecting every one of you. If they don't let them fool you and then tell you, they're Biafran, or tell you that it is only the Oduduwa, it is affecting even the Hausa children, people from Middle Belt, people from Southern Kaduna, and all this, everybody, it is affecting you. And who are the people that are doing this? These are just very few people that have hijacked your destiny. These are the people that have been, they have been deriving all their living, from subjugating you. They are the ones that are benefiting from all your misery. So please do not give up. Stand for your rights. The way things are changing now, there is no two ways about it. Because when things are about to end, then that is where you know that everything will be escalated. That is the reason why now everybody has to be very careful. It's true that they went and they recruited most of these people from the Sahel. Recruited all the Fulani from Sahel and sent them to the east to come and abduct and kill. But, you have to be very careful. So the issue there is that we are in here. We are here to finish the job we started. If they think that we are going to stop, that means that they are stupid and they are dreaming. If they think that Nigeria is going to come to whatever that it is, politics, that they are very hopeless. The way it is now, there is no two ways about it. Nigeria is end. This is the end of Nigeria, the end of the road. So now what I am asking people, if you are here in America, and then you are not even subject yourself, you will not be subjected to this type of terrorism and this killing that they are doing to our people. These are the people that are trying to, either they are trying to guide your house, to secure your property, secure your mother and everything, and these are the Eastern Security Network. So I am calling upon you, my brother. I am calling you. You have to do the needful. Because the trick is, you cannot work this trick of, I'm not among them. No, you must surely contribute something in one way or the other to take care of what you're supposed to have taken care of if you are back home. But thank God that you are here. So if you want to make any donation, I am urging you to go to our website. You have to go to the website, and that our website is very simple. Because there is nobody that can say, I do not know where to make this donation. You know that person is crooked. Because it is so clean. Go to the website and type in www.ipobinusa.org/donate. www.ipobinusa.org/donate. It's very simple and not complicated. Mazi, thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, I can hear you very well.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Good evening from here, and good evening to Biafrans, friends, Biafrans, and lovers of freedom. My name is Most Favor Nibo, calling from Kingdom of Netherlands, and I hear from Newe Province, Biafran land. Mazi, I must thank you for the good work you're doing. And also to my leader, Mazi NNAMDI'S the Great, Europe of our own time, whom Chukwu Abiyama has sent to do this work of restoring the dignity of black race and the light of the black world, which is Biafra. Chukwu Abiyama will continue to lead him until this very mission and mandate is restored, he said. Yes, Mazi, your analysis this evening is awesome, and please, I, I also want to commend all the callers that have already called. It's interesting because, but something is just only one thing keeps annoying me, or in fact, I keep wondering on one thing: why, or when will our people, or will I say the youth of Nigeria and even Biafrans alike, when will they start to even to listen this our radio? Because not so many are listening. Mazi, so many people, so just like our a caller before, I think Mazi Emeka said, something he said, and that was exactly the experience I had today. These are people that I even know to be in this family. One person I even know to be in this family, but I don't know what is wrong. That this radio, I don't know who this radio are meant for. To listen to this radio is even an issue. Sometimes they'll just be calling you and be asking for stupid, irrelevant questions. You'll be asking, the same source you're using to get your information is what I'm using to get my information. And is it that there is no radio in your zone, or your app is not working? But that is by the way. Mazi, also, our people, the only thing that will help us to restore this our mandate fast is being able to listen to this radio. What I've learned from this radio since I started listening to this radio, if I put it in books, it will be bigger than dictionary. And everything, what I learned in my school days, what I have learned in this radio, you cannot compare it. It can never compare it with the stupid or nonsense knowledge they gave us there in the zoo. Because here is where we find the refined truth. And when you research it, when you go deep into it, you will be marveled. So many youth are still thinking zoo can be salvaged. Just like Emeka said, Singapore now, so many people are clamoring for and even praying and doing fasting and prayer for Singapore visa. Singapore got independent 5 years after zoo. After Nigeria got their independence. Singapore got independent in 1965, 5 years after Nigeria. And Singapore were part of Malaysia. They opted out, they got their independence from Malaysia. They say they are not being together again. Just like this same thing now we are talking, or we've been agitating for. Today, look at Singapore, they've attained their potentials in life. They've attained almost all their full potentials. But imagine Nigeria, the zoo is still going back and back and back every day. Everybody should understand that now is the time to end that zoo. If not, that zoo will end us. Our fathers, during our Father's Day, going to abroad was miracle. Now in our own time, going to abroad is also a miracle. Now, what will happen if Biafra is not restored? Our own kids, they were also seeing going abroad as a miracle. So I don't know when our people will start to think and understand that we are doomed if Biafra is not restored, or if we don't pursue this and do everything possible we can for this nation to be restored. Mazi, please permit me, let me use 1 minute and make an announcement to all the IPOBs and Biafrans living here in Netherlands that will be having our on 31st, normally 30th Biafran Heroes Day, but now Onyendo has given directive. On 31st, being Monday, IPOB here and Biafrans alike here in Netherlands will be protecting, doing our normal Heroes Day here in Netherlands, and the venue for this very protest or rally will be at Gazenhof. We are starting point is Gazenhof in Amsterdam. Bema Arena, Gazenhof. Then the time for this very protest is starting 10 a.m. in the morning. And please be there on time. It's about time also to tell the world and the neighborhood about the 5 million, the zoo massacre, the Nigerian government and their allies massacred in 1967, and even to date.
So be part of this very movement. Chukwu Abiyama will grant us our victory at the end. Mazi Ndewo, thank you for giving me the time.
Thank you very much. Caller Mazi, okay, can you hear me? Are you there?
Mazi, good evening, fellow terrorists. Good evening from here.
Welcome to the program.
I remember Mazi Ekrona Eke, terrorist Ekrona Eke, because that is our trademark. Yeah, Mazi, every other protocol is duly observed. Yeah, you are asking what are the bases for Nigeria to be together. Mazi, if we could go back to history, since 1914, the amalgamation. Even the person that amalgamated the zoo country, that you put everybody, lob everybody together, made it loud and clear that after 100 years, everybody can go their way. And from that time to even to the independent Mazi, we have never benefited anything. Because Mazi, there's too much noise.
People that are calling. Go on.
Okay, it's on vibration. Okay, I understand now. Man, there's no basis for all of us to be together because I don't know how we are going to look into this matter, because what they have in the north, you see what they have in the east. All this money they are borrowing, sharing, you see senators sharing money. You see the social amenities in the north. You see the working system, even in jumbo exams, everything. Mazi, I don't think we have anything to beat. The only way now, the only way forward is what we are doing. They've tagged us terrorists. They have named out everything, and we still remain consistent. Like Onyen rightly said, all of us were terrorists, and it's their pride. It's their pride for us to answer a terrorist, because our born we are proud to answer that name. Everything we are working toward the dissolution of this country, which is very, very imminent now. So our people should remain more resilient. And man, like you corrected that our brother, is not everything we say on air. Man has his way, woman has her way. A lot of things are ongoing on the ground. Our people should do what they ought to do now. By make sure you get something to defend your land. You see what is happening in Owerri. You see what is true in Imo State. You see what is happening in Ebonyi. You have some videos that's ongoing. The so-called Ebubag, and these are the people that came. They try to make peace. The problem we have that in our state. This is saboteurs, Mazi. But I don't know how these people reasons. Because what they are doing to their own to Biafrans, do they know that the global community is watching? What will be going in their minds, that these people are fighting to be free and their own people are fighting against them? But it is too bad, and that is more reason why all of them must go down. No stone shall be left unturned. I listened to Chinas Award today when he came to Mazi Alozie program. You see the stooge in Imo State, the atrocities of that man is thinking to heaven. What he did in Oru, there are a lot of things to be uncovered. Not to when time come, that man have a lot of things to answer. And they continue to work for their students, continue to abduct our people, continue to miss our people, continue to kill their people, and tomorrow somebody say we will have forgiveness. No. They must go to Sokoto now, or go to anywhere, that northern place, because we can never be together. Look at that uncircumcised idiot asking the northern girl, south, western girl, northern girl, southeast, why are they holding me? We have to informing them. Who is that idiot? Of course, they know that they are fed, Mazi. Let us push a little more, and Onyendu has said it. There is no time now. Mazi, there is no time. There is no time. 2 weeks is almost closed. So let people go and get prepared. Not too much time of too much talking. It's time of actions. We must do the needful now. Prepare your community, prepare your town, prepare your village, your kindred, whatever you can afford to them. Do it now. Mazi, leave it here. Good night from here.
There, well, thank you. Thank you. We must continue. Caller on signal. Mazi, welcome to the program. Caller on signal. Please. This is the second time. I don't know. You try to call on WhatsApp. If you cannot, I don't know what is happening to the sound, the signal sound. Please call on WhatsApp. Don't call. You have been calling. I picked the same thing. Now the same thing. You know, we must continue. The issue is that people, as I continue saying, what gives the Fulani the audacity is because of the stupidity of the indigenous population. Cure ED, nothing more. Nothing more, nothing more. Caller on... Let me pick this call. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the... Oh, sorry, caller on WhatsApp. Hold on. Let me pick caller on direct line. Caller on direct line. Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the program. Welcome to the program.
Mazi Johnathan, God bless you.
And you too.
Mazi Chinedu, calling from my location, Brooklyn here. Okay, let me know the source.
Please do.
Yes. I've listened to your broadcast this afternoon, attentively and very, very instructive. Of the truth, there is no basis at all of Nigerian unity. Many who are saying they believe in one Nigeria are those that are profiteering from it, and they are very few. And there are many the elite in the west, in the south, in the east. And these are the people that believe that there is unity. Unity is just mere paper. The unity of Nigeria is just that's all. Without the oil and gas in Biafra land, the Fulanis would have gone their separate ways since. From the speech of from the broadcast of our leader last time, you discover that ISIS and Al-Qaeda that are bringing to, with Boko Haram, they are bringing to cause genocide in Biafra land. What they promise them is that they will give, that they have enough oil reserve and gas trap they will give to them. So that's the reason for their promoting a unity that doesn't exist. If you look at it from history, look at what happened since 1945. If there is unity, why are they killing people that are innocent? People that somebody may do something outside world abroad, criticize their religion or destroy their Quran, they will pour their venom on the Biafrans. In Kano 1945, 200 people were massacred. In 1950, the same time, 1,000 Igbos were killed. 1966, over 40,000 were massacred. May 29, 1967, not even before the war started, really, over 200,000 were killed. In 1967 to 1970, over 3.5 million were massacred. In Kano 1980, over what I call 40,000 were killed. In Medigri 1982 to 1983, 500. In Jamaica 1984, over 1,500. In Gombe 1985 to Zaria 1987, over 2,000. In Kaduna Kafanchan 1991, over 3,000. 1993 and Kano 1994, over 1,500 Igbos were killed. In Kano 2000, in just crisis of 2001 and Kaduna 2002, the same thing. In just 2008, it was the beheading of Gideon Akaloka in 1994. Where is the basis of unity? Tell me who has been killed. Who is there any people that will be beheaded in Biafra land or killed in those days? It is we that are like I listened to your message, your broadcast the other day, that it is the stupidity of the indigenous people of the South that has given that is the audacity, giving the audacity and the control of this present Janjaweed. If it is not the stupidity of the indigenous people of the Southern people, how can Fulani make noise? I remember the other time you made the broadcast refer to what happened in Central African Republic. The Fulani took over power. Immediately they took over power. What is happening in Nigeria is what they did in Central African Republic. All the facets of life, everything that has revenue, military, intelligence, everything they took over it. But these other tribes fused together. They came together. IED, improvised explosive device, and all whatever they can lay a hand on, weapons they can lay a hand on. What is that? They came together with unity of one mind and confronted Fulani, Central African Republic, Banjo. You are aware of that. Confronted Fulani and pursued them. Both the president and all of them ran away from Central African Republic. Today they took over the indigenous West power back to themselves. What is wrong with our people? We are more in population and everything, but because of the problem of disunity, we are allowing the Fulani to take over everything. Okay, look at the Anonymous came up with another intelligence report, the one that CC Hawaii here. Aside from the Slovak man, they have promised $450,000, $250,000 to execute the assassin of themselves, not our leader, and then they will repay the remaining $200,000 back to him. They have already contracted another 3 assassins to ensure that our leader is eliminated, but they are going to fail. And not only that, they have also traced the location of our leader's wife with the intention to eliminate her too, including the Reverend Father Mbaka with biological weapon. Is that if there is unity, will this kind of thing happen? You have all the things in your hand. You have all the resources. You have all the intelligence. You have all the military. Everything is into your hand. Yet you will continue to perpetrate evil against the innocent. Why should we talk of basis of unity when there is no basis of unity? The same people, it was revealed that it was Ismaila Fontua. I don't know whether it's Issa Fontua because they say Issa Fontua is there, but this one is Ismaila Fontua. He is the current president of Nigeria, secretly ruling Nigeria using the so-called Abubakar Yusuf from Niger Republic, pretending as Buhari. Patani is the second in command to Ismaila Fontua, and is pretending to be the Minister of Communication. Babake, Yusuf, and Abubakar, including the governor of Kaduna State that is in command, is part of the commanding officer, chief security commander of the Boko Haram, Rufai. All these people are the ones pushing and commanding these people to come to the east, causing mayhem. So why should we talk of basis of unity when there is none? It is our people that we should blame. But I know that we are already rising up to the occasion. Because the Cameroonians and Ambazonians have taught us that we have taken the strategy they have used to eliminate Cameroonians out of Ambazonia. And it is working out. So, to me, there is no basis of unity. And the only way everybody should respect one another is equal dissolution of the contraption called Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on. Welcome to the program.
Good evening, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Yes, my name is Nkochi Mezi. I'm from Ohaji Ibima, Obiakpem particularly. I'm the national PRO here in Ghana. Let me make my announcement before I make a comment. All hey Biafra. Please, IPOB in Ghana, I want to inform us that there will be an emergency general meeting comes 23rd, which is next Sunday. Please, we expect all the members of IPOB in Ghana to come out en masse for that meeting for preparation of that first May. We want to invite non-IPB members if you're in Ghana, because some people are in Ghana, they are listening to the radio, but they don't come to meeting. So if you know yourself, you're here in Ghana, you don't come to meeting, but you want to join IPOB, please, Sunday we are having a general meeting. You can come and join us. The Eastern Security Network, the work they are doing is for everybody. It's not only for IPB. They are doing it for IPB and not non-IPB. They are doing it for Biafrans as a whole. So if you come out and they support ESN, come on Sunday. If you want to come, let me call my number. My number is 023-85-661-64. 023-85-661-64. If you call me, I will direct you where to come. So Mazi, I want to make a little contribution this night. It is quite unfortunate I didn't listen your analysis, but because of what is happening in Biafra land, the adoption and like this night, I have an intelligence gathering that there is ongoing shooting at Koso Road in Imo province. Then in Akwa Ibom too, they are burning houses, IPB members' houses. Then in Ebony State, the police and Ebubago, which therefore Homai came out, was it last week or last 2 weeks, and said that they are not after IPB, but we know that they are after us. They are going house to house, arresting and adopting our people this night and killing them, shooting them aside. Another thing is that our people, we don't obey instruction. Our leader have said it that in the night, don't stay in your house. Don't sleep in your house, because when you sleep, they will adopt you. Then make sure you change your numbers. Because they use your number. Mostly those that register for that, they are useless name. They use it to track our people. So just obedient is very, very, like Bible said that obedient is the key. Obey whatever that our leader said. For you to be said, we are in a if it's those that are playing ball, we are in injury time. Many things are happening. Our people should hearken to the voice of our leader. Whatever thing he said, do it. He said Biafra is at hand. If you change your phone, it will not kill you. If you change your location, you will not die. Every man should move to the bush. But our people, they prefer, to do that thing that is in their mind until they die. Our people, I can't understand. Do what our leader said and be safe. Change your numbers, change your location. We know that it's not easy. That it's not easy, but it's better for you to live. Do that difficult task and live and see Biafra than you die.
Thank you.
So, Mazi, I want to appreciate you for picking my comment. God bless you as I sign off from here. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. I'm inching closer to the end of this program. Can you hear me, caller on direct line?
Yes, Mazi Johnathan. Good evening, sir.
Welcome to the program, Mazi.
I want to thank you so much for all that you have been doing for us, for we Biafrans, and I can say that we have so much comfort right now, more especially the way our men are doing so serious work in the bushes right now, even in security, the fundraising, all that you people are doing in diaspora. We at home, we want to say a very big thank you. And when we are praying so much for our leader, we believe that our leader, being so honest, he will remain invincible before the enemies. And God himself will continue to release more blessing, more anointing, more power onto his life, I believe there is nothing the enemy can do about it. His rule has completely vanished. The way I'm seeing it, because I've said it the other day, the last time I called you, God has already revealed it that Nigeria is an idol. If you see an idol now, Nigeria is completely idol. He told me quite well, God revealed it to me. He told me, I am not the one that created Nigeria. Even the day I received that information, I used to tell other guys, and I was even surprised, though I will not be surprised because whatever God revealed is real. Our leader continues saying the same thing. Even the same day I make mention of that revelation, God said that Nigeria is an idol. I just want to say this because of people that are, too used to religion. Our people are so religious. That's why this unity of Nigeria, this is what they are preaching in the churches. European system of worshiping God. What they are practicing. That's why we believe maybe they slap you one cheek, it make you turn the other side. So happy. You are loving your enemies. You're supposed to know who you are loving. That is the will of God. You make sure who are participating. We need to call a spade a spade. Because in our place, the Europeans, they use this religion to tie us. I mean, that is the problem we Biafrans are having. It's a church problem. Now, if you are in Catholic now, maybe you are saying something that is so highly, that will be profitable to your fellow bro. They cannot you because he belongs to Anglican church. And when an Anglican church is something that is profitable, even for the community they will begin to look at it because he's worshiping with Mazi Jehovah, Jehovah Witness. The other one is deeper life, walking so deeper, that you have no sense. I've met the other deeper life somebody. One of our friends in our area there. I was mentioned Chukwu Diama. He said that no, it's not Chukwu Diama, that it's an idol name. I begin to look at man, a man that has about 5 or 6 children. I don't even know. I was asking him, Chukwu Diama that is the real name, Igbo name of our God. He said that is an idol name. So, our problem, the problem we are having, that's why we believe in unity of one hand. Because if you watch we Biafrans, we are the one that practice one Nigeria. That's what we are building everywhere. Building in the north, opening factories everywhere, even in the northern side. Now the Fulanis are using it against us. And God told me, let me say it again on air. God told me the other day that it is we Christians, we true Christians, is the one that is practicing Nigeria. That we are the cause of the reason why Nigeria is still alive up to. Because why? That we left to pray unto him with wisdom. Because I believe if somebody comes to God with a pure heart, the first thing God will do for you just to bless you with wisdom. So if you are praying like a foolish man, praying for one Nigeria that is an idol, praying for the city of Nigeria that is an idol, automatically you are not praying with wisdom. It's very, very simple to understand. God said because we don't pray with wisdom, we are praying for the unity of Nigeria. That's why Nigeria is still alive. Now that Nigeria has turned back to destroy those that are praying for it.
Thank you, Mazi.
The mathematics now.
Mazi, round up, please.
So we have this problem. There is still like unity. There is nothing like unity. But we are praying because God has really started his work. I believe he will surely accomplish it. And Biafra must surely come. It must surely come, whether they like it or not.
Thank you. Thank
So
you.
thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, and
all
remain blessed.
Biafrans. I bless you all.
And you too.
Bye-bye, sir.
Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, I think you're going to be the last caller, please. You have been calling. Welcome to the program. Caller on
Yes.
WhatsApp.
Thank you very much, Mazi
Your
Johnathan
signal
Chinedu,
audio is
my
very
brother.
bad. That's it. Go on.
Yes, because of it's on charging. That's why it's moving. I remove it. So, my brother, my name is Kinshilo Zilbo, calling from Morocco. All hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu, Iwonyamuma. We are your apostle. We are your followers. Mazi Johnathan. You see, my brother, this killing adoption of our people now and the Satan governors meeting plus secret armed dealing with Shanghai and again the traveling of the dead Muhammad Buhari to Paris. Let me start from there, Mazi. You remember Trump denied that Paris Accord, that climatic changes. He denied it. Joe Biden came to sign. And I'm telling you, the more action is heading on the next month. Listen, this guy now, they call that imposter they bring to that place they call Paris. Now, they want to...
Sorry, what they went on is not about climatic changes.
No.
There is for
No.
Africa economy financing. Listen, Africa.
They need money. This government, you see how quite broke. We are far richer than these people.
But
These
yes,
people, you see,
France
they are...
is calling, they are just like dogs. When they knock, they blow whistle, all of them. Oh, this is for Africa. France, Africa. For financing.
Yes,
for begging.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay. So now, these people now want to inquire now these governors, you see, these certain governors now, they will bring this arm now, they will bring this money and arm for them, to them to give them land for Ruga. Now you see where they will kill IPOB because we over our dead body that it will happen in our land. They should do that desert to become water. You see these people now, what these men doing now, this French governor have already seen the reconcile between IPOB, Biafrans and Amazonia. They are very fast, but we know that we are ahead of them. So my brother, what I want to tell many people, Igbos all over the world we should be, we are all over the world, but we are blind. This blind is blind that the war was blind in 1967. But now they are even more active. People that was during the war, we know how agile our forefathers are. But this time around, we don't need to sleep. Wake up anywhere you are. These people are already at the ground. Nothing. We have only next month you will see this action. They have been adopted. It will be more higher. And anyhow, those people that are calling anti-aircraft, we don't need to bite teeth, my dear brother. These people are well mean. They are well mean. These people want to wipe us out. We will remain irrelevant in that land. Our land, they want to be shipping cow or milk to the whole land and all that. They want us to become a slave ever and ever. So we will not agree. Let them make that desert to become a fatal land. They can do it and leave us alone. Already we can never, because here we quench. Oh, hey Biafra, keep it on, my dear brother. God bless you.
Biafra, thank you very much. This is where I'm going to draw the curtain. I'm going to switch off the phones. Many people have called. I couldn't pick some of the calls. It is not a fault of mine, because somebody must speak at a time. Mazi Jacob, I don't know whether you have something to say as your closing remark. Are you there, Mazi Jacob?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Just a quick one.
Yeah, I just want to thank everybody. Everybody as we taken him along, the Michael take us along, and we urge my people from the middle belt. They should take off this advantage of this very train where they move. More all of us join the train. Maybe say we call it behind. So once again, my people of my national say, my scripture baby take my favorite go. Filo go. Ibe eki geba. You langa kichigaba go. Careful forgive. You go to again. Jama'a yana sa rago da muku waraka da muka zo ga karshen tudil yiwu labarun nan za mu zo gobe waraka insha Allah in aka mulaka mu dawo waraka mu ci gaba mu tuna shi ku abubuwan da kamata mu ji abubuwan da kamata mu sani so na ga muku rago da muku ne mai suna Mazi Johnathan da nasa igon ne na kan zo karshe so thank you very much my people we come to the end of this today program tomorrow we'll come again tomorrow the same time the same section Radio Biafra #1 radio station that. Thank you very much, and God bless and good night. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi Jacob. Thank you, and remain blessed. You know, they say the IGP, the Inspector General of Police, launches new operation for Southeast, Operation Restore Peace. Even in Asorok, they cannot restore peace. In Abuja, Boko Haram is and ISIS are surrounding Abuja. And many senators, they are no more coming on the red chamber. They are using Skype and the Zoom as virtual listening. But they are coming to Biafra land in order to restore peace. There is no way you will have peace by force. What do these people think that they will just kill all of us? It's impossible. Britain couldn't finish us when even our population was not high as of that time in 19th century. Do you know that time people fought for almost 40 years. Our people fought Britain for almost 40 years. Britain with their intimidative military. What they used to do is them that taught the Fulani how to do the Fulani military. Anything they will go and level a whole villages, kill everybody. That is what Britain used to do. They couldn't finish us. We resisted them. Talk less of now. In 1967 to 1970, they couldn't finish us. It is now they think that they can finish us using our own people. You know, what Gowon said is what they are carrying out. That he would have paid, he used Igbo people to destroy Igbo people, Igbo race. That is exactly what they are doing. You that is hearing my voice, you are doing taga. You are receiving 40 or 50,000 naira every month in order to point and kill your people. You don't know the implication of what you are doing to unborn generation. What I know, you will perish. That is a promise. They are trying to restore peace in a place where there is no justice, no equity. Anyway, I think one of our callers, one of our brothers, he said, you know, we are the stupid people. Anyway, after the war, 1970, people rush out to go and make money everywhere. Yes, it's good. But building and developing wherever they are. Why not? So the war didn't teach people sense. It didn't make them have brain to say, okay, let us use our number C. So we can make money in Zungeru, but we can live in just ordinary apartments. We rent apartment or rent face me, I face you. The whole money I'm making, I'll be bringing it south in our place. They don't have that brain. After you tell me, oh, Ipos, we are whites, that is bunkum. If not for our leader. You see the houses, how they are today. Our people, Fulani would have turned us into worse in the next 30, 40, 50 years. How do you think about 50 to 100 years coming? Do you think about it? No, you don't. Because you are selfish. You don't think about the overall well-being of our people. You don't think about it because you are highly selfish. That is why we are IPOB. We are doing the right thing because we think about the generations unborn. Stop aiding your own conquest by aligning yourself with the Fulani, with the so-called governors to do their dirty job. You are killing yourself. You know, ejula na abobu onwe osi on abonye oko. Ejula no oko. A snail you put inside fire. He's squeezing his liquid, he's squeezing life out of himself, thinking that he's trying to quench the fire. What you are doing, you are helping, aiding and abetting your own destruction. But there is no way darkness will conquer light. It's impossible. There is no basis for the unity of Nigeria. This is where I'm going to stop. Our people should be wise. We should stop being stupid. And we should listen to instructions and command from our leader. It will save your life. You understand? Anything you hear here on this platform, do not neglect it. You know, like one of our brothers that called started giving advice. I know that he's not a internal family member because these are people that call. They'll be giving you one advice. And the worst part of it is that the victims of all this mayhem, most of them are not even direct family members of IPOB, although we are all indigenous Biafra, people of Biafra. But there is a difference. Internal family member, there is something you should know because of the series of meetings and the TTs that you have been undergoing. You understand? Not when you are, no, I'm not a registered member per se. We need to use a sniper. I don't know whether it's a sniper, the poisonous sniper, I don't know. If not for a person like our leader, you know, sometimes you know the problem with our people is one of the reasons, although they are inexcusable anyway. Why even all these politicians, when they enter office, they sell everybody to the Fulani Caliphate because these are very heady, stiff neck set of people. I'm telling you. There is something our former hero, our hero said. He's a living hero. Madiebo. I said it the other day. That thing struck me. During the Biafran War, any battle, any commander, no commander, Biafran commander stays more than 3 months because the population will be on his head. If you lose one battle, our people are too demanding. That is why we're in a hurry. And that is why the Fulani, you know, they are using everybody. Because they know that you're in a hurry. You're in a hurry to make money. You're in a hurry to get results. You're in a hurry to make benefits. You're in a, oh, I beg, I need to make money now. Fulani will say, you need to make money now. Okay? Do this and you get what you want. Just promise me, do this. And I'll give you what you want. And they will do. Whereas the Fulani, they are patient. They are patient. They can receive an order and stay for 20 years, doing shoe shining, catering for themselves, giving reports. Do you see things that are playing at our disadvantage? Our lack of patience. Everybody have a, you know, his own, everybody's idea, you must take it. If you don't take millions of ideas at a time, oh, you feel bad. Why? You know who I am. These are things that destroy people. Don't you understand, sir, that? It is high time we change our mentality for our collective interest. What we are suffering today is people that are selfish. They know the business they did with their Fulani slave masters. They manipulate them. They promise them something. And that is why they are using them in order to do the dirty job. The same way they use Hausas to conquer Hausa. The same way the Europeans use black Africans to conquer black Africans. They are replicating it in our land. The governors, they have become another thing in our land. Whereas the Fulani, they are busy protecting their people. Imagine, let me tell you one thing. Imagine that it's an Igbo man in Aso-Rock, a president of Nigeria. He will give order. He said, these are my people. I know how to. I will kill all of them. Nothing will happen. He will give order and everybody will be, he will level, everybody will be killed. And he will be there. Because he's a figurehead. This is how bad it is. Whereas the Fulanis, they are protecting their own. They are terrorists, they are protecting them, defending them at all costs. Making you to, taking money from Nigerian federal government to pay their people, their terrorists. Our own, they are killing their own people that are legitimately, clamoring for good governance, for self-determination. They kill them. They say, kill all of them for them to maintain their office. Don't you see that it is hectic? Don't you see the mess everybody is in? But we must, this war, we must win it. Our people should be humble. Our people should be disciplined and take instruction. Your phone, your life is more important than your phone. If you stay without even phone, it is better you remain alive than staying with phone and you become tracked and killed, slaughtered. Do you understand? A word is sufficient for the wise. This is where I'm going to stop. Tomorrow is another day. We are in a precarious situation and we should use our brain wisely. I'm telling you, we should use our brain. They are